Oh, I think it's been long enough. Mate, let's go to Cashies. Mate, we're at Cashies. And in fact, everyone was. It was heaps busy today. And why not? It's a garage sale with dedicated business hours and refunds. I mean, try and get your money back for this birdcage. I mean, that's real feces and discarded feathers in there, mate. Proof that it's a real birdcage. But I mean, like, it's $10. I mean, what more do you want? Well, if you don't like it, just bring it back for a refund then. Pursue their fine line of Wonderwall weapons. Or a telescope that's actually super neat. I love telescopes. Oh, mate, they have all the classics here. Ants! That movie didn't scare me at all. You know, with the decapitated dude still talking. Oh, Airbud! That's a scary movie. Flubber! Oh no, I need all of these. Mate, vintage games are worth money now. So it's no surprise to see a full Pandora arcade cabinet. Man, this thing looks great. Oh, not as great as this Farmers Union speaker system. Oh, it even has wheels that easily transport it to the bin. Kids these days with drones. Mate, back in my day, this was what we had. And they sucked. Dang, these are some awesome looking old Yamaha PA speakers. Do I need PA speakers? Oh, good, and it's nice to see the old mate clubs are still hanging around. See you in 6 months, boys. Like, mate, this is actually like a pretty decent kit, like the PDPs. And like price-wise, I don't know, mate, just how much you got? These sunglasses have already been smashed, so you don't have to do it yourself. You can take home the pride of South Australia, the mighty Adelaide Crows, scoreboard, or better yet, grab a Macca's sports drink container. Mate, you'll be perfectly prepped for Junior League Aussie rules footy games, and I swear these always made water taste like it came from a Bunnings garden hose. Well, if taste is what you're after, mate, you can have the joys of cheap waiting room coffee at home, at great expense. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Mate, don't forget, Cashies has an online store. Oh, their latest arrivals, mate. Pure wipeout for the PSP. A space demon kite. Oh god, there's so many space demon kites. Solar panels, mate. You can get off the grid with Cashies. Shut up, bird! Oh, pick up only. Why can't you post a welder, guys? Oh, a whole high-tech computer system. I thought those were called microscopes. Turns out they're called Tokios. A Rapidash, mate. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's still too long. I'd say it's still too long. I'm in shit trouble now. Oh, that's too long. Ooh, that birdcage sure was tempting, huh? I mean, how many things are slathered in poo in your home? So, something that's been really rare in Cashies lately is MP3 players. Because they're nuggets, they're gone. Like, this is the Spotify streaming generation. It's usually just old mobile phones. But, mate, they had iPods! Because look! No. Ooh, a second gen. The screen hasn't bulged. It's not a fire hazard. Ooh, it's 4 gigs, the big one. Look at this. It's got 2 coming out of it, mate. It's Firewire and USB. It's like the ultimate pod cable. Ooh, it's making high-pitched noises. Ooh, that's not good. Come on. Don't be wiped. Come on. Please still be someone's iPod. Ooh. Oh, boo! Yeah, mate, she's wiped. At least it works. Will the battery keep working? It does! Hey, not bad. Well, I don't care. Those were the 2 extras just in case the main event didn't work. iPod video. Don't look at the price. Don't look at... Oh, gosh. Remember, that is Australian dollars, which are completely worthless now. Yeah, this is a proper pod in my books. And it's actually in reasonable nick. I mean, providing it works, let's find out. Don't be balked. Don't be balked. Good stuff. Come on, baby. Don't be wiped. I want people... Oh, it's CC's pod! No, that's cash converters. Oh, no. Boo! Boo! Oh, you guys never wipe them. Oh, that's so responsible of them. It's a perfectly working iPod. I can't get mad. I was hoping for there to be some music on here for me to laugh at and all that sort of thing. What happens if I yank it? No way! It's still going. So, my previous life was as a professional drummer. That's what I did full time. And Cashies is a genius place to find secondhand cymbals, I'm telling you. And they have an online store. I don't use eBay for the most part. eBay stinks. I use Cashies online store to find all my cymbals. Cymbals are expensive, right? They're literally pieces of bronze that have been hammered and shaped into an instrument. Even if it was just a big glob of bronze, it would still be expensive. And mate, if I wanted a giant 22-inch heavy ride cymbal from Sabin, I could be almost up for $600 to $700. And then I'll find this AAX metal ride For $2.30? Look at the date. It's been hanging around all year. No one grabbed. Are you kidding me? But it's in awesome condition. It's dirty. Who cares? Cymbals do that. Mate, let's cut to the drum stream and have a listen.
Look at the size of this Sabian AAX. Ooh. It's thick, but... It.
I'm really happy with that, and mate, I'm always looking for cymbals on Cashies online store for the drum stream. Most of them get thrown against the wall, but that one's a keeper. All right, we're now going to pivot into the other category of stuff I found. Mate, it's speaker time. I haven't done a lot on speakers because they're really expensive and your room changes how it's just a whole thing of thingos, mate. But I had to try these. Speaker, and then there's two of them. I'm so glad they put speaker on this. $5, mate. Someone didn't want to pay 19. High sound. That means nothing. Yeah, 600 watts. But only recently have I learnt the value of a watt. Right, if you had a flat screen telly, like a hi-fi amp, subwoofer speakers, and even like a game console running, that would use about 200 watts over a whole hour. 600, and they fit in here. I don't think so. Are these still new? Did people take one look at these? Oh, these are nice. Whoa. Oh. Whoa! That's how lightweight these are. I literally felt this plastic and went, no way. You ready? That just snapped. Guys!
Power on. Bluetooth mode.
Yeah. How you going? No. Almost. Come on. Oh, no. Come on. They're made of nothing, man. All right, I'm just gonna send them. Oh! Oh! What's... I don't get it. Come on. I couldn't even blow them up. They wouldn't work long enough to let me. Oh, so mate, like the next ones are honestly so big, we're gonna have to get on the floor. Come on, mate, let's go jump on the floor. Mate, welcome to the floor. Because naturally, of course I bought the Famisian speaker. Of course I did. It costs too much money and is of poor quality. I mean, like, check out the wrap job here. Look at that. Mate, big companies don't get big from giving away good stuff, right? This weighs nothing. I love this though. Look, it's an iPod dock. Gross. All the controls are uber nasty. They've given them some weight so they feel it's not fooling me. Woofer volume max. It's got a rechargeable bat in it. Who cares? Yes, it has wheels. You know, it's a shame. It's the exact proportions as a Farmers Union iced coffee. And they didn't make it look like a Farmers Union iced coffee. Oh, I heard a pop. It's on. You know what? Like, funny enough, is it hi-fi? No. Is it fun sounding? Yes. Like, this setup at a work site would crank, just having that extra bass. It means it's way too woofy. It's just nothing but tops and bottom. It's the V sound, right? For an outdoor idiot party or a job site, this would actually be ideal, and I don't hate it, especially since the corners here, they say sound. That's how you know this is bespoke. I'm gonna keep this in the warehouse side for cranking music out of. But there's one more that I absolutely had to get. Mate, vintage Yamahas? I had to have them. Made in USA. These are sold as untested. They're passive, which means they don't have inbuilt power, you know, so you need like a nice big desk to run them. I don't even care if these are blown up. I've never reconed speakers before or anything. Vintage Yamahas, American-made ones, totally worth it. But let's see what happens. Mate, they both stinking work. Listen to them. Yes. Yes. Both of those Yamahas work. They both work. That's awesome. They sound a little bit crunchy, but I'd actually love to give them a bit of a service and like see how good they sound. Well, mate, in conclusion, I mean, like the first two pods are pretty nuggety, but look, it's still holding charge. Oh, actually, hang on. That is amazing. I barely charged it for nothing. What a win. These were a bit of a loss. That is true. The Pharmacy speaker has no right to be that cromulent. It's not great, but it's good enough to be really, really fun. And you know how I said I needed those VHSs? Well, yes, I did buy them. Yeah, you betcha I got Earbud. It's stinking babe. Oh, mate, look, they keep coming. I went to town. Oh, you betcha. And there's even more. I can't fit any more in shot, mate. Like, VHS is super fun. And well, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Huge thanks to my patrons, especially these stinky names are here because, mate, $1 a month, I do extra videos, and it's thanks to you guys. Let me do things the way I want to do it, you know. I've got Garbage Time, my other YouTube channel as well, and my float plane drum stream, which you've seen in this, but mate, for one, there's a couple of things left that I saved. These came from the Cashies online store. Peak handheld console games. So we're gonna have a quick look at this, mate, and it's gonna be super fun. So thanks so much, and mate, I'll see you all next time. So yeah, this is great. This really sells Frank as a person, her personality, right? And she has no respect for anything, nothing, not even a. Look at this. She's all bundled up and cute. Oh, she's literally purred herself down here, and then it's just stayed in it. Yeah. Oh, we're talking about you, Frank. Oh no, she wants food. Hey, it's the after show. Thank you so much for supporting me. I super appreciate it, guys. Like, you've been sticking around for so long. You give me full control of this hot mess. I don't have to be worried about views. I don't have to be worried about how many clicks my videos get or anything. You guys just let me make the vids I wanna, and I just hope that people do want to watch them. Well, mate, this week was a Cashies episode, and we had some good finds with the speakers, a working iPod, wow. But mate, I got some high-end handheld consoles, and here's the first one. Force of Fighters. We got bootleg Goku and bootleg Piccolo. And here is the Evil Zone. It's the Y8349. Alright, you can jump and level up, and defend and level down. Why would you level down? Oh, wow, that is... Oh, no, good, it does come out. Are there any bats in it? Oh, that's where the hateful noises come out, I'm betting. These suck. These have never been good. Even the original Tiger ones back in the 80s and 90s. Ah! Ew! Ew, no! Oh, it's already begun. Ah, it's the Evil Zone. Whoops. I hate these. Oh, you can jump. No, how do you... I'm just mashing the guy. Can I win just by doing this? Keep going. I'm out of ammo or something? There you go. And I won handily. These sounds. What is it? It sounds like a big seagull. Hey, I know the secret weapon. Ew, it's still going. Oh, my hot dog and everything. Give him back. Give him, no, come on. Oh, there's glass everywhere. All right, mate, there's still one more to tolerate. I mean, plain enjoy. Fighting arcade. That's right, you fight the machine itself. It looks a bit like a batarang, if a batarang was terrible. It's the same! Ooh! Huh? Change card? Up or down. Those are electronic chicken noises. Shush for a minute. Those are genuinely electronic chicken sounds. My mum has chickens. That's the laying an egg sound. I'm being serious. Let's hear it again. Why is there a button on the back? I don't get it. Oh man. These really suck. Shut up. Who am I? No. Off. Start. Shh. I'm not even picking. Is that how long? How many rounds? Can I play for 0 rounds? You can! Oh, I'm this guy on the right for some reason. Yeah, I am. The lag is like trying to online game over the Australian NBN. I hate the NBN. Right, last try. Can I win just by mashing the guy? Uh-oh. It's secret weapon time. You still working? No, that one's gone. My hot dog. Poor iPad. It really is in there still. Well, yeah. Even though these are crappy bootlegs, they're still just as terrible as the actual Tiger ones. There is no good version of these. They don't exist. They're a limitation of the 80s, and they realized that as time went on, they got cheaper and cheaper to make. This is the worst kind of plastic waste. Plastic is crap, and like this stuff was just doomed for the bin as soon as it was heaved out. So, you know, thanks. I guess I won, huh? I beat the machine.
Stupid. Oh! Scary! Scary, Frank! Scary! Everyone, did you see the scariness? Wow, Frank, that was a big one. Your head did a full 90 degrees. Frank, just stay in frame for 5 more minutes. Just stay in frame for 5 more minutes. Don't lick the glass. Stay in frame, Frank. No, not...
Really hot. Cha-cha-cha. I'm a cha-cha-cha chihuahua and I watch your house for you.
Oh, the beans. So a lot of the videos I do, mate, are just my own curiosity on stuff, mate. When something looks like a bean, I gotta investigate. Although the main reason was Samsung was really going for something different. Not a lot of people are making headphones like this. But again, not just because it's a bean. Most popular earbuds are like this, with a rubber dingus end. They smash right in your ear and become earplugs, that whole thing. But not everyone wants this. Whereas the idea of these is that they're open backs. Ooh, vintage 90s AKG K401s. Look at all the holes in it. You know why? Because they're open. Literally, it's... Sorry, I just paused because I saw the greasy mark on the inside of these. Whew, am I glad I haven't actually worn these. But anyway, yes, mate, the holes, they literally let sound in and out. It's a way to make them feel really big and open and wide and spacious. It's called soundstage. And people with kids and people who need to be able to hear things around them, it is really nice. Yeah, mate, like the Pro Pods, they have like the special microphones and things, which are quite good in those. Most earbuds inner mics suck. And there's just no replacement for just actually just being able to hear noise naturally. I got pretty grumpy at these. Mainly because of their marketing, because they say they've got active noise cancelling, which they do, but it's garbage. It doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work. They're open backs. They let noise in intentionally. But it's been a couple of years now, and like honestly, the beans have had quite the character arc because Samsung started discounting these pretty quick. I've heard people recently picking these up for like $50. For $50, these are an absolute go and get them. So like as I said, mate, like, you know, topics tend to be based on my own curiosity. You know, I genuinely want to know as well. The Mikey Soft Surface Buds. Mate, if these are the beans, these are the dinner plates. Look at them. Yeah, the hype is pretty low on these. They've been out since 2020, and nearly no one talks about them. And there's reasons for that. We will get to that. Bling blah, they're buds. Who cares? We'll get to the dinner plates in a bit, I swear. Strange bud bits. They almost look like a sock, right? They look like Crocs. A cable, which is the annoying, USB to USB-A standard because the whole tech industry absolutely bungled the shift to USB-C. Nice work. How to use them? Yeah, Apple inspired, just a quick fold-out guide. I don't hate that. Oh, geez, the regulatory guide is thicker than the actual manual. That's so Microsoft. Good, showing how you actually fit them in because, yep, the tips look like Crocs. Touch gestures, and there's not many of them. I'll whinge about that later. A lot of Microsoft Outlook, Word, and Office 365 mentions. Yes, this is basically what they're for. Oh, we're in the next language. Turns out we only need that much. Lots of paper though, very good. No plastic, big fan. And here they are. So, interesting case, size and proportions wise, mate. Here's the old Pros now. I know there's new ones, I haven't got them yet. They've kind of gone for this pill shape, which is okay, but the problem is, look how thick it is. With these stinking hard corners, that makes it suck to go into pockets. So many companies mess up the case, and I mean that. This is too thick. But hey, USB-C, so absolutely smash an Apple in that department, you dinguses. Oh, there's our dinner plates. These suck to get out. I hope you don't chew your nails because, yeah, you gotta pick at them. Like, it's so dumb. So there you go. They're dinner plates. Jenny said, look, we can serve up a bean. Look, it's got magnets. Mate, can we get both on there? I'm doing it. I'm serving up a head full of beans on the dinner plate. The buds are made beautifully. They're really nice. Although all these glossy plastics just show up grease and oils, they don't look nice for long. This case is pure garbolium. This the cheapest hinge I've ever seen. USB-C, that's good, but oh, mate, like, honestly, this is like a recycled rubbish bin lid. Hey, it's nasty. And as I said, they suck to get in and out of the case. They're really quite frustrating. But apart from the crap case, yes, these fit excellent. These are damn comfortable. They really are. So these are like open backs. Even though it looks like they go straight in, they actually kind of sit on your ears, and then your ears are completely unimpeded to hear other noises. But there's another twist to that. Like, if you've ever worn earplugs or blocked your ears and talked, which we're trying as we speak, because I know some of you are. You look insane, by the way. Hear how crappy your voice sounds? It's all like boomy and feedbacking, because like you're literally listening to the inside of your own head. Noise blocking headphones can do the same thing. So if you're at a computer a lot and you're talking heaps online and whatevers, well then something like this is going to be way more comfortable. It's the same with the beans. It's actually one of their best things, that you can just casually chat and it just sounds and feels so much nicer. And I'm guessing that's how they're selling these, because the amount of Office 365 stuff, I mean, like, what's the point of the dinner plates? Well, they're touch controls, and as you saw in the manual, there's not a lot of them. It's actually very, very, very simple. So it's actually quite disappointing. But in Office 365, you can use these to skip through PowerPoint slides. Like, tap the right one. That is so dumb. I mean, and they do say that, you can dictate with it so that you can just sit at your computer and you just openly talk. And then this is using the microphone to then, like, write on your computer screen. But, like, honestly, any USB mic will do that. And any remote is going to be better than these for PowerPoint presentations. And remotes for PowerPoint presentations have, like, existed since the beginning. Because let's talk sound. It's okay. They're just okay. Like, they don't sound bad, but there is no sub bass at all. And it's kind of like what this guy kind of falls into. A lot of these open back headphones fall into this, where it's just so hard to get that low end. Having the end sealed off helps the bass reverberate around. But I mean, there is no sub bass with these. Everything else sounds great. Most of the music is in the mids and top end after all. But a hi-fi experience, these don't be. But something I noticed, anytime I was doing any audio with these, either recording my voice or listening to music, there's a static noise, just sss, and then when you pause your music, it goes sss and stops. That ain't hi-fi either. Well, being of the open back variety and the fact that they talk about using it as a microphone for dictating and stuff, and it's just nice to talk with, surely it has an absolutely rip-snorting microphone, and it's only, these came out in 2019. These are old news, mate, so let's compare them.
So it's one time, mate, I woke up and realised that shoes suck. Like, I'm sick of them, mate. Like, you got to tie them, and then, like, they get wet, and then they stink, and then they, like, stay wet, and it's too much hard work, mate. So I figured, like, why don't we just cover our feet in something that's a little bit more hard-wearing, hey? Like, to be responsible to ourselves. And so I figured, why not just dip our legs in molten bitumen? Like, be as tough as the road, mate. And, like, it holds up. and like I can't think of a single bad thing about it. So like naturally, mate, this is pretty experimental tech here. I'm kind of like pushing the boundaries of shoe manufacture. Like it's only fair I tested on myself, hey. And it's like it's fair to say, as soon as the balls and heels of my feet hit that molten mess, mate, like I kind of bailed out pretty quick. Like it's a good thing I didn't do my first plan, mate, which was just the swan dive into the big pot and just work it out later. And now, like, mate, as I walk along, it sounds like I'm wearing tap shoes, like, on account of the bitumen being, like, sewn to my skin, which is good because it puts a spring in my step, which makes up for the horrible misery and pain, mate. Can I have $10 for shoes, please?
Oh, the Microsoft Buds are horrible. Whoa, what? They stick together? Ooh. Oh, Bluetooth mics always suck. But these are another level of suckage. People tune in and say, oh, you gotta do certain settings and whatever to get the most out of it because it's like, maybe it's Bluetooth or whatnot. But like, mate, all I do is pair them up to my phone and yell into the voice memo app. And that's what I get. Well, if I just put it into dot points, they've got a really nice open fit, which is great for talking. They're very easy to adjust, actually, even though they're big touch panels. Like, you can actually grab them from the edge. It's really easy. The buds themselves are made really, really nice, and they sound fine. But then the case is made out of pure garbolium. They're really annoying to get out. Fingerprints and oil marks all over them. The mic is terrible. There is no sub bass, static noises while you're listening or doing any audio stuff. And really the only gimmick is its integration with Office 365, which could be replaced by the cheapest USB mic and just about any crappy remote for like, I don't get it. Like, they're not cheap. Although, I mean, they did go on discount very soon. But, you know, if you want to buy straight from Microsoft, they ain't cheap. And who wants an expensive set of earbuds that only make sense at work? Like, most people get these because, you know, you can ride on the bus home and, like, have artificial silence. But I did want to get the word out about them because I know there are people out there who are looking for those open back style earbuds, the convenience of no cables. Even if the mic sucks, it's just got to work, you know. It's not for like content creating, it's just like Zoom meetings or whatever, although people will hate you with how bad you sound. I don't know, if it's kind of like the Beans. At full price, I do not rate them at all, but you might find these for an absolute slam and steal where you need easy to talk in, comfortable all day wearing earbuds, and mate, maybe you're a huge Windows Microsoft guy, and these just sync up with your life so perfect that you go, oh my gosh mate, my life is complete. I'll probably never use them again. And well, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Huge thanks to my patrons, especially these stinky names right here, because, mate, $1 a month, I do extra videos. It's all thanks to you guys that I could be doing this. I've got my other channel, Garbage Time, and I've got my Float Plane drum stream on Float Plane. You know, it's all thanks to you guys. I've been able to expand where just every week is just chockers of making content. It's so much fun. But for $1, mate, since this is Microsoft themed, and I've picked this up for some future vids that I'm finally getting around to researching, mate, look, it's a Windows 98 laptop. Toshiba. Whoa, look at the chunk, man. I love this. It's got a USB 1.1 port, and it's behind a door because it's like, no one's using this yet. This is early days. And so I'm going to see if I could even boot anything on this idiot and see if I can get anything working through that USB 1.1. So, thanks so much, mate. I'll see you all next time.
This is literally the happiest you'll ever see Frank. Right here. Why? There's a humongous rat right here. This big bulge here, there's a big gross rat in there, and Frank's warming up her nasty guts under her hot spot. This is the first stage of poop. And that means Frank's very happy. You stink.
Hey, it's the after show. Thank you so much for supporting me. I just super appreciate it. Everything's all thanks to you guys. You guys make this work and make it happen. You know, keeping the sponsored stuff out, and we just get down to what matters. Even though this could be a waste of your time, but I got a big stash of nuggets and stuff to make videos out of, and there's some like MP3 players that are so old that I actually need stuff that is pre-USB. And for me, the best way to do it is with a manky old laptop. My old mate James helped me find this. Look at this. It's always been in South Australia. Oh no, I wonder if our 3-year VIP service has expired. I mean, it was only 22 years ago. This thing is epic. Stinking old Toshiba, mate. They've been doing it for the longest. That's a nice fan, that is. I believe that's the serial connector. I think one of these is, but yeah, like, pre-USB look like this. Manky old expansions. How fun is that? This thing actually had XP on it when I first got it, and it did run I don't want XP on it. Windows 98 is my OG. My first experiences on the internet was actually on an original iMac at my school. But then our home computer was an old Acer Aspire 98, and it rocked my world big time. And so to actually have an OG machine from the day is so cool. Plug in the dingus, plug it in, bam. Whoa! Different perspective! Let's turn the beast on. Go, baby! Yes! Oh, that's the stuff right there. Whoa, I'm 8 years old again. So since this guy has a single USB 1.1 port and it's got the stupid trackpad nub or something, I hate it. Mate, I got a brand new Logitech. Let's see if this works. It's USB in it. Oh wow, look at the color. This is meant to be. This better work. The mouse nub is awful. Here we go. Oh, good. Nice. Yes. Oh no. Oh no, nope. I got no. Cancel. Cancel. Dang it. There is no. No, that is not happening. Oh no. Yeah, this is what I remember Windows 98 being like. Yeah, we're just plugging something in. Yes, thank you. I know. Yeah, you couldn't just plug stuff in and have it work. Yeah, let me just... Oh, I have to use the nub. Oh, no. USB didn't just fly out the gates and take over the world. People really did kind of... there wasn't heaps to do with it to begin with. Well, I want to test getting one Nugget to work on this, and I brought this up in an after show. Jeez, I think like 2 years ago, mate. It looks like a garage door opener. So, yeah, it's got the CD. This is a really early guy. Ugh. Yep, there it is. Looking like a garage door opener. They actually had a model of this that played DVDs. DVDs are from 1997, BT dubs. Yay! Oh, I love vintage stuff, talking to other vintage stuff. MP Manager, that's catchy. Oh, he's quick. I have to restart. Oh, those are the days. Install like a 10 megabyte thing and you gotta restart the whole stinking... Oh. Huh. Made in Korea. Oh, it takes... Ew. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, they're very corroded. Ew, they're rockets. Ew. Fresh boys. Oh no. This Nugget sucks. It's got no screen. Is this brand new? Did no one want a garage door opener for an MP3 player? Look, there's other games I tried to install. The Neverhood, Urban Assault, none of them worked. That's so Windows 98. Let's go. What? Do I need it plugged in before I do? I can't even open it without... Oh, USB 1.1 days were rough. What? What? How do I turn this idiot on? Press and hold play button. Oh, yes. Oh, yes! Come on! No, it's not unknown. I just installed the crap for it. Come on! You piece of junk! You are running! I don't get it. What, you don't talk at all anymore? Where's the pop-up to talk about this? Are you serious? Oh! Come on! Yes! Load, you nugget! Yeah, I just want to see if there's any music on... Oh, no. It's only got the creative demo on it. This thing is brand new. No one wanted the garage door opener. Play it. Can you play it? Please? Wow, this UI sure is thrilling. Can I have the creative demo? Can I... No, why not? Ah, things I gotta do to hear my nugget. Get out. I got it plugged into the desk. What is this, Lion King? Well, how frustrating. USB 1.1 sure does suck. Well, that brought back a lot of memories, actually, because this is exactly how Windows 98 was. Just shut down. Just go away. Oh gosh, I can't. Come on, that's it. Shut down. Nearly there. Shut down. Go. Just give it up. Go away. Yeah, see you later, mate. Well, thanks for being frustrated with me. This took about half an hour to film because it took so long. And like my LC ran. What's this? Why are you putting an iPod in a DankPods vid, mate? You do headphones and other things. Well, it's been 3 years. Belated. I missed it by a month. 30 September was my first ever vid, mate. When I made my original list of videos for this channel to get started, I thought at most I might run for about a year and a half. So to be at 3 years and I still have a big stash of junk to look at, mate, it's nuts. And it's all thanks to you guys. Well, mate, on the weekend, I was having like a quick chat with two of my newest best friends, mate. And like the topic kind of came up that I haven't done an iPod video in a long time. It's really hard to top taking an iPod, running it through the 30-pin USB 2.0 into a Windows machine and literally run Windows 10 through it and then doom eternal. I've made iPods out of junk. I've found out the absolute maximum. How many songs can they take? Over 50,000, mate. They run out of RAM and crash. And a big issue is I tend to not like to do the same video over and over and over again, unless it's like a series, like going to Cashies or the Nugget dip, where it's the same concept, but the results are different every time. I still do have some iPod stuff hiding. I've got a stash of brand new sealed ones and some funny accessories. It's only fair. Let's have an old school style video, mate. I've got something prepped for you. The filth's coming, mate, so we've got to glove up. Ow! I know a lot of people reaching out going, oh, mate, why don't you do like a USB-C iPod? Or try and put more RAM into it, or try and get Spotify working, which some people have done. Me and James did try to put USB-C on an iPod. We killed it. That's where the Bluetooth iPod went, if you're curious. We killed it. But like the other twist is, mate, I'm a jazz musician. That's my background. People think I'm a technician. I'm not. I just learned how to open up. No, sexy speaker, stay out of. Yeah, people think I'm a technician. I'm not. I've learned how to use this tool and to put in pre-made kits. I'm chuffed that you think I'm more clever than that. But honestly, my most favorite thing with iPods is trying to find old music still on them. That's just so much fun. And with iPods, they keep track of the last play, how many plays, the date of the last play. It's so funny. It's archaeology. And you probably noticed in the Cashies Specials, a lot of iPods either don't turn on or they've got brick drives. And so the best way to make sure that we find fun music on these is just to get bigger sample size. Yep. We're gonna check out. Oh, stay in frame. Yeah, mate. We're gonna plug in every single one of these to see what's what. We've even got a special cable. Look at this guy. It's got the two coming out of it. Yep, it's Firewire and USB. Firewire chooches way harder, gives it way more energy, and I've noticed that these guys wake up whether they got a bad bat or not. So basically, if this plugs in and it turns on and works, all it needs is a new battery. If it doesn't work, then, we're going to mark it with a Sharpie and throw it back in the pile. Oh, well, now we've got to pick one to start with. But just give me that one. Well, isn't this a nice one? Looks like it's been soaking in something. I didn't even know the anodized layer could literally come off. Ooh, we're arming the Nugget. Ooh, a real fire risk. Ooh. Oof. Wow. Okay, if the double cable can... Oh, that's... Oh, this better not be an omen for the rest of the episode. I mean, it was the worst one. Cooked. I don't even think this one has a hard drive in it. Hang on. Oh, it's got nothing in it. Yeah, that's nice. Will this do anything? Okay, that's how you know that mini is completely effed. It does less than an iPod with no drive or battery. And that's the miracle Firewire, mate. All right, mini number 2. This one's looking a lot better. And that Nugget. Yes? Uh-oh. Yeah. Whoa! What? The hard drive's clicking! You kidding me? This works! No! It appears to be corrupted. I think it's absolutely fucked. Go on, restore it. Restore the clicking. Yeah, restore it, mate. You can't do it. It can't be done. It's impossible. It's dead. Alright, I've waited a little bit. She's just clicking the day away. It's very jazz, very cool, thank you. But let's just, thank you. All right, yep. Just give it, thank you. Sad drive. All right, mate, we got one more mini, and we're gonna move on to the big boys. Come on, baby. I mean, I'm not hearing any clicking noises. Oh, good. That's what. Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, dudes! Dude's either the coolest guy ever or the least coolest guy ever. There's 147 songs. What's the most plays? 231 for Sun Showers MIA. Either the person was a fan of the song or they just really wanted $10. Foo Fighters Everlong, nice. Smash Mouth's All-Star. 45, that's pretty good. Mr. Brightside Killer's fantastic. Britney Spears' Toxic. Mr. Brightside again. A song so nice it's on here twice. Everlong's on here twice. What's the least listened to? Daft Punk's Around the World. What about Rudy's Tunes? There you go. The 231 plays for Sun Showers was all thanks to Rudy. On you, Rudy. We appreciate you, mate. Mate, that's cool. Hey. Works. Does it turn off immediately as soon as I unplug it? Oh, you betcha. All right, let's move into the big pods. My favorites, naturally. So, mate, 4th gen pods, my faves. Oh, I love the Jahan, Gmail tester extraordinaire. Ooh, what if there's secret Gmail code on here? Ooh, okay. Okay. J.E., how dare you? Pop this idiot open. Oh, ooh, someone's been in here. Ooh, there's broken stuff. Oh, someone has been in here. Look at that! That's the cheatest way for putting a bat in. Sad. Here's one that I know is good. There you go. Cool. She just had a sad drive. No, just stop. It's fine. Don't worry about it. That's all I need. Ah, baby! Oh, mate. A big chungo 40 gig one. Look at the chunk on that. Where we go? Come on. Can we get Dude's iPod 2? Dude 2. And Rudy. Oh! I mean, this is why I got into Flash Modern Pods like over 10 years ago. Because, yeah, these original drives love dying. Whoa, weird barcodes. Oh, wow, this one's boot looping. Even with the good drive. Whoa! This one's cack, man! I fear we're not gonna get another... Ooh, a HP one! Come on, Dude 2. Come on. Ooh, come on. Ooh, that doesn't fit good. Oh no, my precious plans of just browsing lots of music. Oh, what is this? There's no Who's been in here? Yeah, just hang your guts out the side, it's fine. Oh! Ah, dang it. My patience is wearing thin. I just want to laugh at funny playlists. Oh, that's different. Oh, I think this is a color one. I think this is one of the photos. Guys, can you believe all of these oh! Oh, no! Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Why is it using too much power? Huh? No. Oh, wow, it's still alive. Ew. Ew, stop trying to live. Oh, someone's been in here too. Yuck. That's a new bat. No. Gosh, can we just have the glory of Dude's pod again? God, that was... Oh, another color one. This one's actually in pretty good nick. Well, I mean, on the outside. That's it. Come on. I don't even care if it doesn't have music. Oh, TJ. Yes. Come on. 6 songs. 3 Doors Down. And of which they were quite happy with. 4 out of 5 star. And last played 2008. Someone's got a gym playlist with no items. So I guess they don't go to the gym. Oh. Man, a new battery I liberated from another pod. Yeah, go. Come on, just show me that color screen. That's all. Let's go. Is there enough bats? Go. Come on. You got seconds. Just flash the color screen. Come on, just flash it. Flash it, dang it! Ah! I'm gonna call this one good. With, good. We'll see. Alright, mate, we've got 2 left. And these are gonna be in pod. If they don't work, it's over. Because I don't have the spare drives. I don't have the spare bats. And actually, this cable is designed for this freak specifically. Ooh, it's a 3rd gen. No physical buttons, all touch, glowy red whatevers and all that. You have to use Firewire to charge this. But you can sync over USB, and that's the whole point of the double cable, is for this idiot right here, because USB wasn't all that great when it first came out, until USB 2.0 was when it made sense. And, we got this. But I would love one of these to work. The screens are really nice on these. These were some of the most expensive pods ever made. That's not the end of the world. Go! If it has music on it. Wow! What? Whoa! It's full! No way! What? Dude, jackpot! It doesn't have a name or English. What's top? What was the top? Hanabi. Oh gosh, just copyright match, isn't it? Oh no, shush! Shush! No! What? Come on, what's the most played song? It's this one. Oh no, just stop listening. Stop listening, everyone. Google, don't! Google, put the demonetization down. Avril Lavigne's in here. That's great. Blink 182's feeling this. That's awesome. Perfume. Yes, that's neat. That's brilliant. That's so cool. Apart from the fact that this is a working 3rd gen, so the drive is good, because you can flash mod these, but they don't usually like it. It's not very reliable. Whoa! Are you gonna boot though? Please boot. No, stop wasting the battery. Come on, like boot up. Boot up your cantankerous nugget. Oh no, it's being cranky. All right, mate, one more. It's another 3G. It's a 40 gig one. This would have been, gosh, probably one of the most expensive things you could put in your pocket back in the day. I mean it. Like, they cut a lot of costs for the 4th gen, like no touch buttons. No, these are backlit. You know, the screen is nicer. Come on, it's the last one. Come on, give us something good. Please have music. Oh, iPod 3G 40 gig. No way! This is me! I plugged this in. Yeah, I love Venetian snares. So, and Thelonious Monk's Let's Cool One. This is totally me. Pat Benatar. Gorillaz 19-2000. Gosh, that one gets me. Pendulum, Outcast, Chili Peppers. Oh, look, there's Steely Dan and Tower Power. So, yeah, you know that this is my stuff because there's no rhyme or reason to any of this music. This is a working 40 gig. I wonder if I've changed the bat in this. It's a really good nick. Let's not ruin it. Not that I was ever planning on it. Huh. So at one point, I wasn't happy with this drive. Something like that. It doesn't have a battery in it. Ew! Ew! It doesn't even have a bat. I mean, that shows you what Firewire can do. It is technically good, even if I was wary of it 3 years ago. Well, that's a fun ratio. Here's the good ones. And here's the awful ones. And yeah, and there's no guarantee that these are even good for how long. So, mate, we got a 4G, 3G, oh, 2 3Gs. That is stellar. And this 1G mini, yay. Yeah, let the buddies hit the floor. Oh, no, I'm an idiot. No, it was about 50-50. That's actually not too bad. Well, I hope you had fun. I did. Maybe this needs to be an anniversary thing, because I've still got a stash of pods hanging out. Maybe once a year, I need to dig out a big pile. I hope that fuels your pod lust for at least a couple of hours. Thank you for 3 years and everything, and thank you to my patrons who make all this possible. Now I've got another channel, my float plane drum stream. I spend every day making content, and it's the stinking best. You guys make this dream come true. Well, that's it. Thank you so much, mate. Like, big thanks to my patrons, especially these stinky names right here, mate, because $1 a month, I do extra videos. You know, I don't have to do sponsor spots. I don't have to be worried about clicks on videos. I do have Garbage Time, my other channel, and my float plane drum stream. Sorry, there's no free option. I make them as cheap as I can. But, mate, for $1, it's been 3 months since we've last smelt Miss Frank. And so it's about time we checked in on it. And actually, because, like, yeah, there's really good updates to do with her. She's actually healthier than ever, which is nice. So we're going to boot the snoot of the Franken dude. And that's what we're doing. It's going to be nice. So thanks so much, and mate, I'll see you all next time.
Hey, it's the after show, mate. It's been 3 months since we smelt the awfulness of this big stinking idiot, and there are some updates with Frank, good ones. How's Frank gonna react to this? She doesn't care. Hey, Frank, we're interviewing you. Is this your interviewing face? It's not particularly friendly, nor is it aggressive. What if I just go in for a boop here? It's gonna happen. 3, 2, 1, boopage. Nothing. Oh, Frank, you're so sweet and lovely. Frank's awesome at the moment. One awesome bit of news, Frank's no longer a big fatty. Yep, she's lost all the weight. She's actually, yeah, she's excellent. So I can't call her Frank the Chunk anymore. Oh. No, it's good. It's good. She's lost the weight. And unbelievably, thanks to her vicious diet, I mean, Frank would call it vicious, I'd call it healthy. Yeah, I fed her the regular amount of time, which is about every 6 weeks, by the way. Yeah, look, she just moved there at the thought of, 6 weeks between foods. But every 6 weeks is like 3 meals a day for us. She was getting fat, eating once every 6 weeks. But the problem is, she would only eat big stinking quails, not the nice, lean, healthy rats that she should be having. Yeah, she didn't eat for 8 months once to tell me that she didn't like rats. What's this? Frank's coming to investigate the allegations of unchunkness. Aren't you? I've been touching you this whole time, Frank, and now you're finally getting savvy to it. You coming for a fight? You actually going to participate in the interview? Those pupils, she's looking straight at me. You're not going to participate, that's fine. But yes, thanks to the vicious diet of where I just fed her smaller meals every 6 weeks, she's down to a good unchunk weight, and now she eats rats again. She's currently got a You serious? I'm praising you, Frank. Do you know what praise is? Your silence is deafening. Frank, you're a crazy weirdo, you know that? But yeah, her 2 last meals have been rats, which sounds gross, but it's a good thing. The rats are unbelievably healthy for her. She's currently eating the biggest one I've ever seen, a 400-gram rat. Gross. It was like a small dog, Frank. She ate it so quick. It's good. There was a time where she was so domesticated with food that she wouldn't even strike and wrap it anymore, but now she's such a hungry lady, she does the big snack wrap again. I'm gonna open up this, Frank. You might wander out on your own. You gotta love this facade. Look, I'm crouching in my hidey den where I can be protected. But then, you know, it's like Hollywood, Frank. Look at her. Look at her looking longingly out her window. This whole area is ripe for the bulbing. Here I go. Oh, Frank, you're so trusting and lovely. Look, she just doesn't care. Frank. Nothing. Yeah, the vets genuinely say that, like, she's incredibly tame. I mean, I am, like, full-blown patting her like a Persian cat right now. And she's like, I don't care, this is pretty good. And, you know, the fact that she's got a full belly as well. So, you know, she's well sorted. Which isn't, you know, it's why I'm not just grabbing her and trying to get her to come out, because, like, I don't know, it's been a while, but it's just better if not. Frank, are you actually gonna, like, I'm now trying to get a reaction out of you. But if I touch closer to her head, watch this. No? Nothing! That's so close, Frank. Ready? I'm gonna touch here. There? No? Frank, seriously? No, not even that. What if I move up a little bit more? Okay. There's a slight wiggle. I won't be cruel. Sorry, Frank, you're being so sweet. Oh no, that's the death look. Oh no. Oh no, we don't want the death look. I think if we just lie low for about 6 weeks, I think we'll be okay. I'm just gonna check. I'm just gonna check. Oh, Frank, I didn't mean it, mate. I thought we were tight. I thought it was okay. Oh no, she's gone back to sleep. Frank, you're very strange. Look at this. Right, these Patreon people are paying for you stinking rats, you know that? You owe them everything. How close can we get to Frank? How close can we get? It's pretty close. Oh, that's too close. Too close for Frank. But yeah, Frank's doing great. All's good. One thing she did do that I didn't like, I saw her cough once in one of my drum streams, and I hated it. And so, you know, I rushed her to the vet just in case, and no, she's fine. Her nose likes to whistle, goes like, a little bit. It's always done it.
It's the same noise that respiratory infection makes. Every time she goes to the vet, she's fine. Oh, Frank, you're just broken. You're just so broken. All right, Frank, we're gonna leave you alone now. I promise. Just gonna shut this. Yes, it's just a flap because it used to have a door, but it meant that she could lock herself inside. She could just barricade it and then no one could get the Franklin out. So yay, she's eating rats again. She's lost all her weight. She's in good health. She lives in a palace, but chooses to remain locked in this box. Say one last goodbye, Frank. That's as good as we're gonna get.
Dumb phones are making a comeback, you know. Well, it's because the internet isn't as fun as it used to be. Now it's like every post is like a written statement. Ads and ads and ads and ads. And just doom scrolling the whole thing. And with the endless data leaks right now, like apps aren't that fun either. So yeah, it's pretty wild to find that a lot of people are feeling this and are running back to the old dummy phone, or you know, feature phone as they sell it. This was my dad's. I think this is from 2007. Well, the thing I'm actually going to show you, a proper buzz around this. Like so many people have asked, right? The Nokia 5710 Express Music. And why? Because, I mean, look how big it is. Because, mate, it has built-in earbuds. But before I can yell and scream about this, there's something else we've got to look at first. Growing up, my favorite phone was a Nokia 3310, like a lot of peeps. Well, in 2017, I nearly did a backflip, because they re-released it, mate, in a modern fashion. This is mine from 2017. It was my work phone. Self-employed people, please get a work phone. You can turn it off at 5 p.m. Business is closed. Yeah, I had to get this. So fun. And I absolutely hated it. Like, first off, it doesn't hold a candle to the build quality of like the OG 3310 or even this. This is cold metal. It's like this heavy nuggety brick. Every button is really nice. Not all plastics are equal either. The original 3310 feels amazing. This is just... this really was my phone. Look, Frank's always been the wallpaper. Press start unlock. That's classic. This is basically the same old tired Nokia OS that we hated back in 2006. Like, yes, back in 2006, I was sick of the... Look, it's the exact same guy. And it's my personal reason why I stopped buying Nokias, because I used to be a huge Nokia fanboy. They'd come up with all these dumb ways to make a phone look, and then it was just the same guy under the skin. Every Nokia was the same. It's the same stinking idiot. Nothing has changed. It's always the same old OS. I actually think this one looks better. And this was much cheaper and it's 5 years old. But honestly, like, a really good way to show the lack of progress on these is with the cameras.
We're filming Frank on the 3310. How do you feel about that, Frank? You're on a Nugget phone. It helps if you move. That's our next phone. Now we're on the Nugget phone. Frank. Can you give us a lick for the frame rate? Come on, Frank, one lick. Come on, Frank. Come on, Frank. I'm nearly touching you. Give us a lick, Frank. Come on. You're not being very cooperative. Come on, Frank. Give us a 4K lick. Hey, give us a good one. Come on. Come on, Frank. Come on, Frank. Your lack of participation makes me sad and angry.
They suck so bad, and they output 3 GP files. I'll whinge about the OS more later. Let's get straight to the thing that you guys want. I mean, you knew this thing was going to be a Nugget anyway. Look at the forehead on it. You want to know, how good are these buds? They stink. They're really muddy. They're just really like not wide feeling at all. So it's very narrow, muddy. I mean, better than just nothing but mids and tops, right? You know, most people are going to put this in and go, it's something. And thanks to their bootleg AirPod design, like these are straight up just bootleg AirPods. You can angle them inside of your head and you can tune them a little bit. But honestly, these are like $20 buds from the petrol station. It is fun. There is like a little stupid app thing, you know, but they do seem to be just regular earbuds because, like, you know, they'll flash that they're syncing with something. You know, like the first time I used it, I had to sync them, and now it's been like pretty okay. Like when I take them out, it does actually go
you want buds, mate? And then, you know. But I think inside of this gargantuan forehead is just a regular cheap $20 set of petrol station earbuds just smashed in there. I love the idea. Honestly, I love it. It means you've always got your buds on you. And if your phone is charged, your buds are charged. How annoying is grabbing your AirPods and they're dead? Well, if your phone's charged, end of story, mate. But to sell kind of how much these stink, I don't believe they've got a microphone in them. Because I was using these buds and tried to make a voice memo, and it didn't use them. It's got controls on the front, which is awesome. Play, pause, all that. None of these work while the phone is like locked. So if it was sitting here playing music, that would do nothing, which is annoying. And the volume lag is outstanding. Like you'd be listening and be boo 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 like that. It takes like 3 seconds for it to register. The volume's just in massive chunks, like it's really, really primitive. So I gotta whinge about just the lack of UI progress and all this again, right? Because I think I bought this for about $70 when it was new 5 years ago. You know, it's actually like a nice slick design. It's cheap as all get out, but whatever. This guy is $150 for what is like $20 earbuds in like a $30 phone, because it ain't nicer than this. Oh, and look at this. Yeah, Nokia 3310 has a headphone jack. The Music Express, no headphone jack. None. The overcooked advertising on their sites like, good, listen to music like, wow. When like the only way to use it is with crappy buds. No headphone jack. $150 for this giant cheap nugget with the same crap they've been using since forever. And then most damning, there's no Spotify. There's no music streaming. Oh, you get Facebook though, but like Nokia, you couldn't collab with Spotify. Like, the amount of hype this phone has gotten amongst people going like, please look at it. It seems super neat. You know, along with the trend of people wanting to get away from smartphones, but people still love music and wireless buds. I'm not that nuts about streaming. I prefer just to own the music. Streaming could be really unreliable, but this thing is 4G. That's the point of these, is that they have 4G and they can hang out on modern networks. You know, a lot of really, really old phones, they don't work anymore. The signal's all been turned off. You're not gonna make the most of the 4G? Because, you know, the inbuilt music app or whatever in here is just cheap and nasty. Like, it's so clunky and not nice to use. And I understand that they're trying to do this really cheap. You know, a lot of these phones are for emerging markets and whatnot, but anyone who's really, really rough in it is not gonna buy a bespoke wireless headphone thing. Like, really, if you're trying to save money, go and get an iPhone 6 from Cashies and a set of KZ earbuds. Boom! You are literally an audiophile compared to this. I don't see any development costs in here. Like, they couldn't even come up with their own earbud design. Understand, it has to be thick to fit the buds, right? I get it. I'm not complaining about how big and chunk it is. It just seems like half of its price is just because. Still using the old USB connectors. You know, USB-C has been out since like 2015. Like, that's enough time to actually just put, well, how expensive is it, Nokia? I'm getting really upset because I really like this idea. I really do. But it's just how dumb and cheap they've done it. Like, they've blown it. Remember advertising of this was like, oh, it's got Snake on it. Oh, remember that being a big deal? Maybe because it was the only game in our pocket. I hate this kind of Snake. Like, I liked it when it was just right angles, simple, like perfect input. Like, don't try and reinvent the wheel. Let's see what junk this one's got. Oh, registered version of Tetris. Yeah, phone demos. It's very 2005. Ah! No, why is it so loud? Oh, we're safe. Bling, 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 blah, 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 bling. Bling, blah, bling, bling, bling. Bling, 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 blah, blah, blah. It plays fine. I wouldn't call it competitive. I wouldn't want to play a Grandmaster tournament on this, but if I was taking a poo at a bus stop and my bus wasn't for 2 hours, this would do it. Racing attack. Blah, 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 bling, 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 blah. Blah, bling, 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 blah. Blah, bling, bling. Oh, gosh. This is baby's first racing game. Snake Zenzia. It's right angles at least, but the thing that made original Snake so good was just how tight the controls were. It was just perfect. Oh, do we have to play blackjack? Oh, who cares? Oh, more games. Doodle Jump? Yes! Ah, now this is old school. Oh, I mean, if I was hiding under the counters of a petrol station to avoid paying the high price of fuel, this would do it. Crossy Road? This is so adequate. We can have Crossy Road, but we can't have stinking Spotify. Save the Queen? No, it's a king now. Oh, what? It shoots for me? Oh, this really is a baby's game. Wow, this sucks. Gosh, makes Crossy Road look like a masterpiece. Oh, do I need to play, like, another clone of 1942? No! Whoa, hang on! What? This is Aliens! The logo had a bomber! Look at this! They just sit there! This... Getting a hit and miss vibe from these games. Look at the airstrike and there's a bomber there. Last one. Oh, that's a good loop of music. And yeah, it's literally a phone from 2006 with 4G and no way of making the most of that 4G. I did a cheap phone video a little while ago and like one of those nuggets had a YouTube app. You know, that Nokia, come on! Like, it should have a YouTube app and it should have Spotify. You got Trash Book on here. I can't recommend it. It's a pretty cheap, nasty brick, which ultimately I think is a brilliant idea. You know, with no headphone jack, it should be USB-C. Like, how expensive is a USB-C plug, really? Especially when they were making a whole new chassis anyway. I can imagine, like, converting an old one to USB-C would be a pain in the bum. But if you're making something new anyway, I think it's a brilliant idea. And I hope someone who actually gives a damn has a go at it and does something a bit better than this. So, yeah. Well, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Huge thanks to my patrons, especially these stinky names right here, because, mate, $1 a month, I do it to videos. And before I tell you, you know, I've got Garbage Time, my other thing, which I swear I'm making videos for. I got my float plane drum stream, where, like, you know, I yell at things on camera and play drums. But, you know, $1 a month, mate, we got to keep the Nokia train moving. Speaking of fun Nokias from my youth, look at this thing. The 3200. It's so mid-thousands, mate. It's gonna blow you away. I remember this being a really, really cool phone at school. And let's have a look and realize that it probably wasn't. So, thanks much, mate. I'll see you all next time.
Wow, Frank saying hello. This is so rare. Yeah, look, Frank, that's so active and a living thing of you. Normally you're an inanimate log. You've evolved beyond an inanimate log. Frank, I'm so, no, Frank, don't. Frank, don't. This was good. You can still save this. You've upset me greatly, you inanimate log.
Hey, it's the after show. Thanks so much for supporting me. Just, thank you so much. You give me reliability in this world, and I really super appreciate it. In the main vid, mate, we're looking at, you know, the Nokia Nugget bud thing, and it's just really cheap and nasty. I thought this was cheap and nasty. This feels like an iPhone 10,000 compared to this. Let's have a look at a proper old one. Boom! Nokia 3200. Yeah, what year is this? 2004, fantastic. Yeah, I was on Vodafone back in the day as well, and they were selling this live thing. Oh man, you could download games from the internet on your phone. That was out of control. And you know, and having a camera, mind-blowing. Like, I think I got my first camera phone in 05. And like, I was one of the few kids at school with one. Everyone was still happily using their Nugget bricks. Not a lot on the back. This entire side is just dedicated to saying, take, send, and receive color pictures in all these languages. Here we go. Oh, there's our brick. There's our man. Tiny little thing, isn't it? Yeah, like, you can see, like... how ridiculously big this is. They seem so much bigger with my little hands back then. Oh, it's got yes! Inbuilt covers. Awesome, we'll put that on in a second. No one used their lanyard all these years. Has this been used? Hang on. Is this got a... No? It's in really good condition. Oh my goodness, the buds. Excellent. This guy's riding the tail of the dragon, let me tell you. I'll have what he's taking. Wow, look at this manual for such a simple Nugg. Whoa, color? Yes, you can change the face plates. Like that was a gimmick of this, it was removable. Oh no, it's in German. Ooh, Java. Excellent, it's easily hacked. I mean, just the fact that every page's color is out of control. It shows you the dystopian future we're living in where, you don't even get a phone charger anymore. Like, wow, color pages? Quick start guide. More color? Nokia, you're out of control, mate. You're spoiling us. Guaranteed the bat is cack, but let's put it in anyway. Oh man, this thing's so eeny meeny tiny. Look how tiny that lens is in there. I actually see the lens itself. Ha! Yeah. I mentioned this phone to a good friend of mine, and what she said she does is traces out blank paper and then would just color her own thing and slip it in. That's fun. Gotta have this edgy early thousands looking. Wow. Whoa. 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 Hang on. Look at this. They move and that's awesome. Gotta have this. That's way too cool. Oh, but the front one's boring. Ooh. All right. Well, let's do a combo. That looks sweet. That looks amazing. That looks good today! How do I do the front? I love how the buttons fall out. That's fun. Yeah, I love this. This looks awesome. This looks great. Boy, I love dodgy adapters. This was back in the day that if you charged your phone every single night, you would destroy the battery. You had to let it go through cycles. Man, are we spoiled nowadays. And that Nugg. Whack. Oh, no, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh! It turned on! Yes! Come on! You got it, baby. The power button's up top. Yeah! No, I'm not doing that. No, just let me in. No. Grr. I hate that this is what they do. Well, off camera, I tried a whole bunch of different SIM cards, and it doesn't want to read any of them. That's so annoying. Oh, I don't know why they need it. It's so dumb. Well, while I was digging about, I did find a couple of other Nokias that use the same stinking. I just want to see. How is that still working? No. Oh, it makes me more upset that it's not doing anything. Oh, you nugget! These are gonna have the same stinking issue though. Ooh, they'll just do nothing at all. Oh, good. Add that onto the disappointment. That's dead. Good. Quick. Power up the Engage knockoff. Come on. Oh, jeez. It's already on its second bat. Ha! The shoe fits. Hey, this is probably the same phone. I would be surprised if underneath it was just the same stinking phone. Oh boy, is it. Sorry, gang. Seems what I gotta do is actually start trying to find old Sims or something and see if one of them will actually talk to these and make me get in. Because I see people playing with these. I know it's possible. I know it can be done. But since they turned off those cell phone towers, yeah, these have just kind of freaked out and gone, but where is my home? So, Nokias. So many Nokias. It's funny how the best ones are the older ones. Sorry. By professional AirPods. Apple really does like to push the meaning of pro. I mean, MacBook Pro? Sure. Mac Pro? Makes sense. iPhone Pro? We're pushing it. Pro earbuds. Like, no one's paying you to wear these. And love them or hate them, I know a lot of people are like, well, mate, I prefer the sound of my Sony truffles. But I've always argued, whether you, prefer the sound of these to these, I think these are a better package. So much slimmer. These came out in 2019. Pre-pandemic. There was an age that none of us can really ever remember. I'm surprised it hasn't been updated sooner, but if it works still, you just let it roll. But they've finally done it. They've changed it from the ground up. You're not even gonna recognize the new ones. 3, 2, 1. Wow. Oh, wait. No. Hang on. Wait. Oh. No, I've forgotten which ones. Okay, hang on. Yeah. They be similar looking, BT dubs, these are the new ones. Now, as I said, I've always argued that the AirPods have the better case. They just feel chunkier. It's like a little plastic bullet. I mean, look at that metal hinge on the back. But they've arguably made the new case better. Look, mate, they got speakers and guff in it. The old ones don't. It does make annoying noises, like when you charge it has to make like bing, bong, boom, boom, bing. That annoys me. But now with Find My iPhone, like, you can find these wherever they are. Like, now they can shout back at you and say, I'm over here, mate, come and get me. But naturally, that does nothing for Android peeps. Look, inbuilt lanyard. I think that's a great idea because like this case is so compact. Like that's one of my favorite bits about these. They usually ride in the same pocket as my car keys and sunglasses. I am an anarchist, and whether you use it or not, I mean, you know, it doesn't protrude, it doesn't get in the way. It's a nice addition for people who want to use the lanyard. And a big thing though, while the new ones look basically the same as the old ones, they finally have volume control. You just slide up and down on the stalk and you get volume. It works great. Welcome to the future, Apple. You've caught up with Buds from 2 years ago. And I just prefer the controls on the AirPods. I really do. You can't accidentally touch them. You really have to like intentionally use it. It requires you like pinching them and then sliding up and down for it to work. I've just found with other buds, with the touch controls, if I want to adjust them, say while I'm mowing the lawn or something, I accidentally pause music, I accidentally turn off the noise cancelling, and I like that the weight points downwards, which just sits better in the ears. They basically disappear in your head. Well, their big deal back in the day was they were the first AirPods with active noise cancelling. Are the new ones any better? Yes. Noticeably so. I've used my old Pros casually as light earplugs while playing drums at gigs. They can't handle really loud gigs, but that's pretty stinking neat. And really helpful on those gigs because a few times I've forgotten the intro to a few songs and I've quickly gotten onto Spotify in between the song changes to quickly listen to it. These puppies have saved me. But yeah, playing the drums with these in, wow. They're genuine earplugs. And a cool thing, the transparency mode, where like it uses the microphones to help you hear the surrounding whatevers. One of my complaints about that is sometimes it can be too much. It's like, so when something loud happens, it's like a knife coming through your ear. But now they've got adaptive transparency, where it's like you can hear the outside world, but if something really loud happens, it goes shh and stops it. It reminds me of welding goggles. Like you can see through it, but as soon as the arc happens, they go like that. That's awesome because one of my favorite things to use these for is just socially acceptable earplugs. Like have no music playing. I'm just going for a walk, but in suburbia it could be loud and noisy, and just to pop these in and just walk around in peace. Now it's amazing that I can hear all the birds and the trees and lovely stuff, and when like, you know, my neighbor's XR6 Turbo goes straight past, it doesn't kill my ears anymore. But I can still enjoy the you know what I mean? The Sony's work is like active earplugs, you know, with the noise cancelling, all that sort of thing. But like, they're literally earplugs. Like, they have to go pretty far into your ear to work. And so that's kind of the magic of these, is how good the noise cancelling is now, and with just how light of a fit they are at the same time. But sound, talk about the sound, shut up about other things. What about the sound? It's a noticeable bump in quality. It's deeper and richer, and it just feels wider and airier. Like, you know, I've got a subwoofer at home, like a proper audiophile subwoofer, and something that I noticed from my cheap subwoofer they used to have is that a lot of cheap woofers, they just go like, and just everything sounds like a bass frequency. But with the nice amplifier, you can feel there's different layers of the bass, like the top, the punchy bit where the kick drum is, and then, you know, the regular bass, and then into the sub. They're almost like layers, you can feel them. These are now starting to do that a bit. I know people running crazy audiophile rigs with the big amps and things are gonna listen to these and go, pah. But I'm telling you, for little dingus buds that last most of the day and are wireless to boot, it's amazing how good wireless buds are sounding. And that's a shout out to all the buds out there. And then there's the 3D spatial audio stuff, which is fun. I tend to just stick to straight old stereo because, you know, if my head's leaning to one side slightly, then one ear gets a little bit louder. But hey, it is fun though if you're into that. Well, one big thing that these do for people, other than, you know, using them as headphones, is that they could be a part of your smartphone armada and work in conjunction with your assistant to answer calls and whatnot. You know, look at all the couriers and tradies out there. They've always got one of these in their ears, mate. And so let's hear the microphones between the new ones, which are on this side, and the old ones.
So like this one time, mate, I wanted to enter one of the dog tournaments, you know, where like they run through all the poles and like run through tunnels and things. It's fully sick. But like, I don't have any skills, mate, especially any of stow and any other animals, hey. But like, I had a fully sick plan, and I reckon it's going to work out pretty good. So, mate, like, we're at the dog tournament. It's going fully sick. Like, we're totally clean up, hey. Like, until we got disqualified for, like, my secret weapon, like, did a poo right in the middle of the stage, mate. And the fact it was just, like, my little cousin with, like, a paper bag over his head with dog written on it. And, like, there's no dog contest, mate. We're just in the dog food aisle at the Foodland. And, like, people are just too afraid to really do anything about it. Well, I'm off to jail.
I guess it's better. I swear it's still not as good as like Cheap Boys with a cable, because you can hear some artifacting wobbling in and out. It's just what wireless buds do, you know, like long live the cable. And perfect segue to some negatives. You know, they're on this side now, I've swapped them. It's hard to tell, huh? The active noise cancelling is way better, but when I found, like when I was playing the drums, the hi-hats, they would cause these to clip very uncomfortably, like it was painful. These don't clip. So the old ones don't noise cancel as good as the new ones, but the new ones will punish you when you hit the limit, whereas these ones don't. I'm sure it could be fixed in software, but currently that's what they do. And speaking of that, people who got the Maxes are swearing that after an update that the noise cancelling isn't as good anymore. And so, I mean, that's one of the issues with always online stuff, is that they can fix it and make it better, but they can also make an update and balk it. So a complaint that a lot of people are saying is that they're just the same old look and design. Although looking into it, they've changed where the vents are and where the mic sits to make them work better. But I will counter that and say, but it works. They fit, you know, the controls are great. It sends the weight downwards so it doesn't hang out your head. Why change something that works? Oh, by the way, the new ones are on this side now. I keep swapping them on you. One last negative, which is just the realities of, you know, devices like this. You're gonna throw them out one day. So you see how expensive they are. It's the convenience that you're really paying for. Because like, the price of these, you could get some really, really nice headphones and amplifier. I know there's people out there who refurb these and sell them secondhand, but how many people are really doing that? People just bin them and just grab another set. I'm on my second pair of the First Pros. Yeah, first one's completely balked out. The noise cancelling freaked out. The batteries were tired. You know, it was more than just the battery. So, you know, off they went to the big recycling yard in the sky. Whereas some of my favourite headphones are ones that were made in the early 80s and they still sound dazzling today. But honestly, those are all pretty small niggles compared to like just how stinking great they sound, how quick out of the pocket and deployable they are, just how robust the case is. It's got some, you know, little updates to it that make them more useful. If you have an iPhone, that is, boo. It's amazing how good tiny little buds are sounding. If you get them, you're gonna love them, I'm telling you. But I actually think this is the genius time to get the old ones. They fit all the same. The old noise cancelling is still excellent, and I bet you're going to see these on crazy clearance as everyone snaps up the new ones, and these are still totally worth it. They really are. But like, you don't have to spend a lot of money for great sound this Christmas, guys. But as I said, the cost of these is for the convenience, not the sound. If you want great sound on a budget, mate, KZ or KB earbuds, mate, you know, they're nice and cheap, and they cancel noise because they're earplugs. Or you get the SR850s from Samsung if you want something to listen to at home. And mate, if you want something like, you know, a bit special and I think sound amazing for the money, DT770s, get the 80 ohm ones. There you go if you're curious, if you want great sound and not pay this much. And well, mate, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Huge thanks to my patrons, especially these stinky names right here, because, mate, $1 a month, I do it to videos. I mean, before I tell you that, I've got Garbage Time, my other channel, where I play with drums and cars and some Frank, and it's mainly drums and cars. And, man, I got my float playing drum stream where I live stream and throw cymbals around, and, you know, Frank's got a live cam, and, you know, we play Bag of Fortune with cymbal bags. It's a whole thing. I've been at it for ages. But, mate, $1 out of my Patreon. Wireless buds have been amazing for people who are active and go to gyms and fitness and all that sort of thing, especially with noise cancelling, because, you know, gyms tend to be very noisy. Let's have a look at the old school way people had to do their gymming with music. It's called the Phillips Go Gear FitDot. It's basically an iPod shuffle on an armband, but they're not an iPod shuffle. Oh boy, can't wait to smell these. And so, thanks so much, mate. I'll see you all next time.
Snort.
Hey, it's the after show. Gosh, thank you so much for supporting me. I super appreciate it, guys. And seeing you guys also jumping into my float plan and my other Garbage Time channel. It's nuts. I'm so lucky and fortunate where I can just make content all day and make content all week, you know. I find myself working all the time. It's because I realize I love my work so much, I get to do fun stuff. Thank you. Well, mate, like, we're doing AirPods in the main episode, mate, which is, like, great for fitness peeps who go to the game and stuff. especially with noise cancelling and whatnot. And yeah, it's kind of liberated people where, like, you know, it's nice not having cables hanging from you. You can leave your phone in your bag for the most part, and you can listen to your tunes. Well, let's do the 2008 version of fitness, mate, before, like, wireless buds were really a thing. The amazing Phillips Go Gear FitDot. Brand new. Can you believe no one bought this? Lecture MP3. It's got 4 gigs in it, mate, which is 1,000 music notes. Those are eighth notes, the way they join together. There you go. Sports headphones. That's nice. And it's got a built-in clip. Stunning. I'm dizzy from the features. Oh, it plays MP3s. Amazing. It's got an LED light for the battery. Whoa. What year is it actually? No! 2013? 2013? That's... No! I thought this was 2007! Okay, now I can't believe that no one bought this. Like, yeah, this cantankerous nugget from forever ago, when it's not actually that old. It's 9 years old. This is like newer than my car. Oh yeah, see, sealed shut, mate. No one's been in here. Oh dear. Oh no, I've ripped my collectible. Oh yeah. That's nice. Just sweaty condensation. Oh, the cable actually feels pretty good. Not even gold-plated though, mate. And actually, this cable is really thin. Very, very thin. You could argue make it lightweight, and these are just Rego Dirty Buds in a hook style. That is a lame cable. Why does it need to be in a baggie? Why? Safety and warranty? Oh no, look, this isn't a booklet, this is a poster. Oh no. Don't use them too loud. Listen for reasonable periods of time. Canada gets its own notice for some reason. Not a waste of printing at all. This one's just called information. Yeah, okay, it's just who to call when you got issues. Quick start guide. It's a nugget, you plug it in. At least it's got some color. Unpack. Okay, charge. Okay, it's pretty straight ahead, really. No! It's Songbird! This isn't drag and drop? Are you kidding me? In 2013, you're gonna have proprietary software to get on the... That's greedy. It feels pretty good, I will say. Idiot had better be drag and drop or I'm gonna lose it. Oi, do I have to remove it from its stinking stupid case to do anything with it? Oh, you do. It just falls out. It's actually tiny. It's like a really well-made little thing. Oh, there we go. Oh, actual, like, not mini USB? I guess it is 2013. Like, I was ready for the mini USB because I swore it's not going to work. I just know it. I mean, good sign. I mean, I'm worried that the battery's absolutely cack and it's not going to do anything after I unplug it. All right, mate, I've waited a little while, let me tell you. And no, it does not appear on the computer. I've had very vintage nuggets appear on this computer, like at least in the disk utility. This doesn't show up anywhere. So I'm getting the vibe that it needs that stupid software to do anything. Like, Phillips, really? 2013, like the Nugget wars were dead and buried 6 years prior. You know, like the iPhone came out. It was done. It was finished. And you released this cantankerous Nugget with bespoke software required in a day where Spotify was reigning king. And we're sitting here wondering why no one decided to buy it. Oh, it's fun putting the pieces together. I mean, like, Phillips is a huge company. You know, it is ridiculously expensive to launch and maintain a product like this. Imagine how many meetings I had to go, well, how gross and sweaty do we want this condensation piece of cardboard to look? There was meetings for all of this. There were people to proofread and troubleshoot, like, maintenance on the factory, an insane amount of work for something that nobody wanted. Well, there is one thing we can try. The trendy sports buds. Yeah. I'm gonna be nice to him. I really do just want to have a quick listen. Okay, I mean, it is Phillips after all. Yeah, they're not bootleg knockoffs or anything. I mean, they're not hi-fi by any standards. Like, modern, you just kind of go, and they don't fit good at all. But when I did fiddle with them a little bit, they sound okay. Like, there's bass, there's top end, there's even mids. It's like, it ticks the boxes. You know, if I was just waiting after school, listening to System of a Down, waiting for Dad to pick me up, like, this would be tolerable. It'd be fine. But, like, I am pretty cut up about how, like, the Nugget required, you know, bespoke software, and like, I didn't get to actually, like, play with the Nugget. you know, a lot of me wants to preserve this, you know, for like, you know, kind of like a Nugget museum, I suppose. But then, like, I never need to use these again, I suppose, because now it's been documented. And like, you know, you guys want to be entertained. Oh, yeah! Oh! Oh! No, they're still going! They're smoking! I saw smoke! They're smoking! They were blown. They blew them up. Oh, that's fun. And that's when they go back in the box. I'm just gonna, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? I mean, wow, those headphones stink. Treasured memories. Well, thanks so much for supporting me. I super appreciate it as always. Thanks so much. And like, you know, look after your zennies. Sports. There sure are a lot of different kinds. I mean, you got a good chance of being good at one of them. But to be part of the greatest of the greats, you know, where they start sticking your face on the box of things, mate, you gotta absolutely roll hard. And quite often, mate, you gotta be the GOAT. Of course, someone's gonna disagree, but it's a pretty safe bet to put it down that, like, you know, Michael Jordan is the GOAT of the B-balls. And he saved the planet from aliens. How can we forget this? It wasn't that long ago. Getting your mug on the box of cereal, that is a massive deal. Well, you know you're a big deal when they make your own bespoke Nugget. This is the Jordan limited edition MP3 player. Look, he's right there. Fun little bit of info about that, like, OG logo is that he just jumped in the air, ballerina style, and just, you know, held the ball and did it. But it doesn't change anything because he's done crazier things in real life during real games. Dude is the GOAT. This looks suggestively like the very thing that brought him into this world. Portable sport audio by Phillips. So no, Michael Jordan didn't make this himself. Like, you know, he's not making these out of his garage or something. And I love how I can see the indentation of someone using this as like a table at some point. Main features, designed for movement. That's right, it's not a granite block you gotta bolt to the floor. No look buttons. Skip free audio. Now, we want to laugh about this, but this thing is older than it looks. 2003, like the original iPod came out in 01. And so a lot of people were rocking their CD players and whatnot, so skip-free audio actually was a benefit. Oh, the highlights. So it sounds like sports already. Built-in 256 megabyte memory. That's not bad, actually, for the day. Plays MP3s. Oh, slow down, mate. Windows Media, who cares? And future formats. How can you make something for something that doesn't exist already? 10-hour battery? Oh, it comes with a free... I think it's a nickel battery. That's manky. Oh, it includes music match, jukebox. Every stinking nugget came with this thing. This box is too tall. The Jordan limited edition MP3 player is designed for all those for whom sport and style are synonymous. Both are mere extensions of your identity, while this becomes an extension of your body. Unique. Okay, yeah, it's selling this pretty hard that it's gonna absolutely rock my world. Whoa, hang on! Works with iTunes, and it's not an Apple thing. Oh, wow, man. And mate, if we're nugging up, then I'm gloving up. Stuff turns back to goop, I'm telling you. And I don't even know if this is new or used, and it's just like, yeah, some of these parts have been inside of a person. Hopefully only the ears. Give me my Jordan. What is sport? Tell me, Michael. You're a sportsman. What is style? No, Michael, let's stick to the sports. The body in motion with athleticism and grace, whether it's the arc of a perfect jump shot, the glory of a touchdown. Well, they don't have touchdowns in b-ball. I hate crap like this, where basically they're continuing to sell the product to you after you've already bought it. Ew, it's got some unusual dog hair in it. Get to the nugget in a bit. I mean, the egg. It's the Michael egg. Alright, we got the... Oh, that's the music match. Stupid. Oh no, it's a safety and warranty, and it's a road mat. Nope, not even gonna. Oh. It's like a manual that doesn't have a cover. Ew. Number 1, display. Michael, I'm so glad you told me, mate. I was not keeping up until this point. No! Is the USB cable under the cover? Do you have to take the cap... Oh, I don't like that! This box is humongous. I don't know. Ew. Oh, it looks like... Ew, it's wiping off? Looks like chocolate that's been left in a school bag for too long. I mean, the sides are nice, I guess. Holy dingus stinking charger. What? Oh, it smells like it's been on fire. Oh, that smells unhealthy. I see. It's a bespoke triple screen battery charger. It's actually a really good inclusion. I just wish it didn't smell so bad. The armband strap. Can't wait to not use this. Oh, an extension cable. It's gold plated too. I mean, Michael's making it rain for us, guys. All right, here's the Nugget. The chromey bits seem really, really nice. Well, it's got our man jumping there. All rubber coated stuff just turns into this. When it was new, I'm sure it looked great. It looks crap now. Oh, these buttons are horrible. They're almost not buttons. A child couldn't press those. Well, guess it's a fitness thing. Only the strong can have portable music. I can't figure out how to get the back off. Oh, I thought this was like a UI button. No, this is how you... Oh, how hard to... There, I got it. Oh no, it's got a boy left in it. Oh, and there's the mini USB. That's an awful place. Oh man, and seeing how annoying it was to get the cover off, like it's so stiff. You're gonna be doing this all the time. All right, let's put a brand new boy in here. Jumpstart this idiot. Oi, you know what you're getting in for when you handed in your resume. You get in that Nugget and you like it. It's fighting back. Get in there! Or is that in there? Is that how it's meant to be? Ew, what a nugget! Oh, I'm just gonna guess that the play button is to turn it on. Oh, yes! Jump in Jack. Jumper Jack Flash, okay. Oh man, this thing's got music on it. Hang on, yeah, it's clearly used. Mate, I'm gonna plug this into the computer. It actually works, I'm so glad. Jumpin' Jack Flash, da 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 da. Ooh, better be a good name. Better be a damn good name. It better appear at all. Uh-oh, no, I upset that. I shouldn't have done that. Good love is on the way. If only it were true, Michael. Plug into the computer. You said you were iTunes compatible. Untitled 1. There it is. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, this is full. When was it put? 06. What? Are they all 06? All of these are 2006. Wow, and I'm guessing that's when someone just stopped using it. Everybody loves my car. Everlong. It's in every MP3 player, I swear. Yeah, that's so fun, actually seeing it with music in it, and it makes me happy. It makes me a happy kid. But what about iTunes? It said iTunes. All right, I'm gonna try ejecting, and then we'll jump back in again. Oi! It's showing up in Finder, but it's not showing up in iTunes. If anyone says because this computer's too new, this is a 2007 iMac running iTunes. Wait, this has FireWire. Oh, if it was gonna work with any of them, it would be this. Ah, piece of crap. Well, it's fine, man. I'm gonna put Scarlet Fire on it and make myself happy. Where's that Scarlet Fire? It's gonna be... Oh, wow, this thing is slow. I've just realized. Oh, no, that's Everlong. I'm gonna have to go back to the start. Gotta be the last one, surely. Here's a reason why the iPod succeeded. I'm genuinely trying to find... Yeah, okay, good. It was right at the end. Yeah, can you see how crap this UI is and how you don't want to scroll through even 40 songs on this screen? Just go dunk and wait for the first 4 letters to appear for you to go, oh, it's that song. iPod, you just go and straight there. Let's try the gross phones. Why does the cable come out there? I think the idea of a little extension, I've seen this in a few of these really, really old guys, is that it's so you can keep it in your shirt pocket and have a shorter cable, but if you're a pocket guy, and you bust out the extension. Yeah, they're quite muddy. They're quite muddy and just kind of all smashed together. And you wear them like this. They actually do sit at the back of the head. And these are so unbelievably uncomfortable on my greasy head, I couldn't fathom it. I had to hold them in position to get the best kind of sound out of them. I couldn't imagine running with these. Yuck. And there you go. For people who just had to see it in its egg holder, it looks like this. It is absolutely massive. Egg on, my wayward son. I have no feelings for these at all, to be honest. And, these are quite clearly used and not exactly in amazing condition. We all want blood, don't we? That's all we're here for. Whoa, man. I had to stand away. It was just so uncomfortably loud to be near. Holy what? And they don't smell or feel any different. Give me my bat back. That's mine. You can't have it. Give it back. It's mine. It does look pretty neat. The controls are terrible. I mean, it really was like the earlier days of MP3 players. But, iPod was cementing itself as just, that's the guy you want. And it's like, well, it's still pretty neat from a collector's point. It's like, man, a bespoke Michael Jordan Nugget. Well, the following year, looks like they just dropped Jordan and just put Nike on instead. It's the same Nugget, man. And can you believe no one bought this? No one bothered. And I don't need to look inside of this. Pros of it being that it's drag and drop. Negatives being the terrible UI and just the fact that you have to do that to actually do it. Changeable bats are great nowadays when you want to resurrect these stupid old Nuggets and just put a new one in. But back in the day, buying batteries stunk. Well, back in the box and back on the shelves of purgatory. But, don't forget, he did save us from aliens. And, well, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Huge thanks to my patrons, especially these sticky names right here, because, mate, $1 a month. I do extra videos. I do also do extra videos on garbage time. It's now just a car channel now. It's just safer to do that way. I've got my drum thing. It's just called the drum thing. Yep. And then my float plane drum stream as well. But, mate, for $1 extra, this has nothing to do with sports. In fact, it's probably quite the opposite. I'm sure many people were doing this instead of sports. We're playing 007. Here at the warehouse, I'm finally set up here to just start cranking out videos. It's how I've got extra channels and all sorts of things. 9 to 5s cranking out content. And mate, I've got this little TV rig set up and big Nintendo fan from back in the day. Let's laugh at the frame rate and the blurry graphics and actually try and get through the first stage. So thanks so much, and mate, I'll see you all next time.
Oh, she is alive. Oh, Frank, I was figuring out a spot where I was going to stuff you and put you. Because I didn't think you were alive. No, Frank, no, get away. Frank, get away, get away.
Hey, it's the after show. Thanks so much for supporting me, guys. Oh, we're in the warehouse side. You guys who watch Garbage Time, my other things. This is the other side where all the car stuff happens. And then, mate, all the drum stuff happens in this dungeony room. That's my new logo. Look, there's Tony as well, you piece of junk. But I've set up something fun here. I've invested in solar. So I've got the whole roof is just covered in panels, and it's excellent because, us Aussies are drowning in it. And I've got these buckets of electricity, I like to call them. They're like little electric jerry cans set up. And so, look at this. You can set up game console, the battery, and mate, it's like the old TV cabinets back in school. And you can literally just wheel it into any area and start playing games. And mate, I mean, Hot Wheels is good. I do like Hot Wheels. Well, we're gonna play that game. And look, they make these controllers, which actually make sense, because I hate the original 64 controller. Give me solar power. Sorry for all the truck rumbling noises, mate. That's just industrial areas for you. Yay! You can see me in the reflection, mate. I'm really here. Yeah! I can barely read this. Uh-oh, well, we're gonna have to wipe someone's game, mate. That one. Now I suck at this game, by the way. Oh man, I'm not looking forward to the frame rate. Bungee jump from a platform. You can do that in Bali. Why do we have to be an agent? Oh no, we're not going to the USSR. What's these little quips here? I'm breaking into the USSR to break up an illegal chemical lab, and you'll give me little This music's cranking. 9 years ago, but it's today. Oh no, that frame rate. Let's just get into it. Okay. I've given away my position. Oh no, there he is. I love the death of that guy. It's just like, oh,
Ow. Oh my gosh. Sorry, like, I'm just realizing how difficult I mean, this is the early days of first-person shooters, but holy smokes. I have to aim with the C buttons? Just light him up, mate. Whoa, what is that? Yes. I know this game's iconic, but I hate how this controls. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh jeez. I want 2 thumbsticks. That's what's killing me. I always thought the sniper rifle looked like a super soaker. This is so hard to snipe it. This is not... I'm doing it. Uh-oh. You have no idea how fiddly this is. I'm just gonna go and light him up. Say hello to my little friend. I didn't mean to change, like, I'm gonna chop you, mate. I know I've set this on low difficulty, but go truck, go. I'm gonna adopt the spray and pray approach, which is like this. Oh no. I couldn't hit water if I fell out of a boat. Oh wait, I shouldn't have rang the alarm. Oh, I thought it was a button, I just rang the alarm. Oh no. Oh, I got him good. Computers were stronger back in the day. Oh no, I did it! I like how this was like a secret mission, but really I just ran in with an AK and sprayed bullets everywhere. Oh man, I'm gonna die. I'm being too reckless. Hang. I accidentally had a bit of fun there at the end when I finally got the hang of the controls and I could finally deal with the horrific frame rate. Holy stink. Like, you know, when something explodes and it starts chugging. Ah, it's so wholesome. Wow, that was quite tolerable there towards the end. Credit to those who speedrun this game, and oh man, that is not easy. That is not easy at all, especially if you're used to modern stuff with 2 thumbsticks and whatevers. So yeah, thanks guys. I'm doing everything thanks to yous. I'm in this stinking warehouse. Thanks to yous. Cheers. You know, I'll get it. We're dealing with an actual artifact here. Seriously old MP3 players. This is real old. This is 90s, mate. It's pretty nuts when you see Audible Ready. They've been around a little while. Diamond Rio, they were like one of the big names of MP3 players in the pre-iPod days, I'm gonna call it. The Nugget Wild West. And digital music was a humongous deal. A lot of people just didn't even understand how like you can actually get music to be 1s and 0s and be played back again. And back in these days, MP3s were actually hard work. Now any old piece of crap can play MP3s, but it used to be high tech. But the guy we're looking at is older than this. It's not this guy. This was one that I really hunted for ages. And yeah, I can find some examples of this, but to get one in its box in really good condition, I've been saving this. Feast your eyes, and I mean it, on the first ever MP3 player. It says it right there. In 1997, Seihan busted out this. This is the MP Man, such a good name, MP-F20. Oh my gosh, built-in 32 megs of flash memory. Oh man, I'm freaking out. What is MP Man? MP Man plays MP3 files. The high quality digital audio, be careful, whose files can be compressed, you bet they're compressed, from 40 to 50 megabytes to about 4 megabytes without losing any part of the original sound. People will argue about that. Expandable memory, something we still want to this day. But yeah, built-in 32 megs, mate, you can smash her out to 64 megs. Remember, 64 megabytes was up to what it could handle. You could get 8 megabyte memory cards. Oh my gosh, mate, now I understand it. Internet, Nugget computer, MP man. And there's not much else to talk about other than you can't quite make out this freakish naked man they decided to put on the front of this box. But you know, here it is. MP man, what were you thinking? What a terrifying guy. Let's say blurt out it doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, get keen. This is the first MP3 player experience. Ta-da! I actually think there's every chance that this might still be brand spanking new. Ew! Ew, he's doing a thing! Oh, you can get right up there. I mean, look at this, man. It's got its dirty buds. Like vintage first ever MP3. Oh, it's gold plated. Right out the box, MP man, you're spoiling us. Put some pants on. I will get to the Nugget in a bit. I mean, that's the whole point, but sus this cable. Do you notice something weird about it? Not this end. This is a pretty contemporary dock-looking plug, which I didn't know this had. That's interesting. It's this end. You youngins born before 1997, you wondered what was before USB. Well, it was this. I love it. It's got screws on the side, so you make sure it's not going anywhere. Oh, is this a printout? Someone printed this in 1998. Wonder how much printing credit this would have cost back in school. Oh, talking about where you can download free MP3s to get going. This is talking about MP3s. That's so cool. I love this. MP4? Talking about MP4 being worked on. And there's Yamaha working on it. That's so funny. Now, MP4s are hilarious ancient bits of Nugget tech that, you know. Ew, oh no, there's the man. Tortured buttons that I can't wait to fight. Connecting to your PC. That's what I'm gonna need help with. Oh wow, look at this display. The battery just bombardiers straight in. Oh, and we're in the next language. No, I will not be tearing this. Alright, here's our guy. Oh, I can't believe the condition of this. Oh, it's a little bit gross looking. You know, the coatings they put on these. It's just a plastic guy. It doesn't feel amazing. They really were trying to keep these cheap because it was cutting edge. Is there a card in it? There is no card in it. Oh, look how recessed that is. It's okay, mate. She's got 32 megs inbuilt. That's more than enough for anyone. All right, let's drop a bat in her, mate. Ew, no. Oh, it's got an aero cell in it. This isn't new at all. Wait, so no one used the buds? No one... I reckon someone's thrown a bat in it to see if it even worked after it'd been locked in its tomb-all's time. Get out of here. Don't put a stinking poke cell for me, man. Uh-oh, how do I turn it on? Oh, it's a genuine Nugget. You need this to be able to turn it on. Pressing the button, stop play, 3 switches on the whatever. What is a bat? Uh-oh. We're just gonna have to double down, guys. Time to bust out the behemoth. I need to run this thing. There you go. That's the plug we need, mate. Yep, 9098 Toshiba. So let's get this thing fired up and let's try and nug it a bit. Here we go. I've even carefully burned Scarlet Fire onto a disc. Although first things first, mate, we've got to get the software going with the naked squatting guy on it. Ooh, there it is. Yeah, German version. Yeah, just install it and don't even question it. Oh man, these old install shields, they get me. Oh man. Yeah, do it. Oh, that was quick. CD ripper. Let's just do it. Go, man. The heck with this guy. Oh, so quick. Finish. Did you know that you're a nugget and I don't want to listen to you? Alright, well, I've got to put Scarlet Fire on here. My guy. Oh, that's it. That's Scarlet Fire. Can I play it? Oh, do it. Huh? Oh, I can't hear anything. I know that's Scarlet Fire. Oh, the keyboard's better than modern computers. I'm just gonna hit the grab button. Grab. Come on, you broken mouse. That's it. Come on. No, not too far. Yes. Grab it. Yeah. Oh, look at it rip one MP3. Oh, the first MP3 player experience. Here it is. I don't miss these days at all. Oh, it's still going. It's not done. Wow! Imagine ripping a whole CD. This would literally take weeks. Chunkiest cable in the world ready to go. Where did you actually put it? Oh, it's buried in the program files. What? You piece of crap. There it is. I don't know why it thinks it's a video. Does it work? Oh. This idiot has speakers, by the way. Fine, mate, I'm going to double down. I'm going to use the first ever MP3 buds. The first ever MP3 buds have tangled immediately. No audio. That is BS, because I've actually played a song through this in the past. Welcome to vintage Windows, by the way, where nothing is synced together and nothing works, and the computer is surprised that you're actually asking it to do things. This is going terribly, guys. All right, time to do it. Let's get this plug in there. Look at the size of this lad. No, ScanDisk, give it up. You've never been useful. I got it to turn on. Guys, I got it. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. Okay, yep, okay.
Power on.
Yeah.
Auxiliary mode.
You said it. Late 90s dance music. Yeah. It's actually awesome. Oh. Now we're crunking. That is dank. That is actually insanely dank. I'm so happy that actually works. The ultimate challenge. Huh? Norm? Says you. Right. Well, let's get the software open then. Oh, here's all the inbuilt music. Yeah, I bet you these are the ones that are on this MP3 player. The manual did say. Oh gosh, how do I use this? PC connection. Yes. Okay. I've installed the junk. I'm on a proper old machine. The parallel port being used for communication between MP must be entered in the setup menu? What? It is. Okay, well, if we turn it off and turn it back on. Oh gosh. let me just unscrew these. I was literally at this for ages. It's a proper machine, proper connections, the software installed, all of that business, and I don't know, I couldn't get this to appear. I mean, like Windows 98 compared to computers today, it was still pretty much the Wild West. The fact that you had to select what parallel port to use, I'm just so glad that you can actually see this display. That is so funny. But now I actually do want to have a listen to these, so I'm going to very carefully use the Diablo. No explodey. Okay, these are rare. Those are quintessentially awful. They're the same. They were never good. That calls it. This is number one. They were never good. No wonder why this seemingly seemed... I don't know, I reckon someone just put a bat in it to see if it works so they can huck it on eBay. Back in the day, this would have just absolutely rocked people's worlds. For how tiny it is for what it does. 1997 was a really stinking long time ago, and I bet a whole bunch of yous would just a twinkle in the milkman's eye at that point. It's so humble to see these simple controls. Basically, you got start, stop, and a little bit of bass boost or whatever you want, and that's your lot. And that's all you ever wanted from something like this. I'm just so glad it actually turns on and works. So sorry I couldn't get much done on the software side. I mean, you saw me have a go. I got the laptop out, I installed the crap, and it just wouldn't do it. Windows XP was a marvel, the way just everything became plug and play. It's just so good to actually get to touch the old days again, where, you know, you plug stuff in your computer and then literally nothing happens. That's why tech support was so good back in the day. You really needed support, and now it's overcooked nonsense where the same staff members read the same tutorials that you're reading. Well, at least we've got to hear some awesome 90s doof music. Oh, I am fancy. Thank you. The Smelligizer saved the day. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Huge thanks to my patrons, especially these stinky names right here, because, mate, $1 a month, I do extra videos. There are extra videos on Garbage Time, which is now my card channel. The Drum Thing, which is my drum thing. And then I stream on Float Plane 6 times a week, playing the drums and throwing cymbals around. Yeah, I'm flat out busy, guys. It's a good busy. But for $1 a month, mate, I do extra vids. Since we got all the old nuggety equipment out, mate, we might as well have a look at this. A competing player from the really early days. Look, it's see-through. It has to be good. The DMP-100. Dump indeed. So this is what we're looking at. So thanks so much, mate. I'll see you all next time.
Frank's sleeping on top of her house like a stupid idiot. But what's actually going on? No, Frank, come on. No, I didn't mean it. No, Frank, come on. Don't be like this. Don't be like this. No, Frank. No, come back. I'm trying to be... I was just having fun, Frank. You turned your head away from me. Oh, I've blown it big time.
Hey, it's the after show. Thank you so much for supporting me. It's all thanks to you guys I get to do this every day. Well, we're playing with some proper vintage nuggets. Because this week's video was the first ever MP3 player. Take it in. This is what she looks like, mate. It doesn't do much. It plays music and that's it. And competition caught up pretty quick. This is a super early boy as well. Mate, the DMP-100. D-Link. Yeah, I've just gotten 5G at home and the speeds are good, and I just got a whole bunch of modern D-Link stuff and it's bloody awful. I'm actually furious. That's exactly why I got this out. Let's see if D-Link have always sucked. No one bothered to buy this, even for 20 quid. 32 megabytes. Oh, that was the norm back then. I can see a microphone, but that's only if I can actually get it hooked up to a computer. The struggle is real. The DMP-100, compact and light, 32 megs built in, expandable to 64, unbelievable. Voice recording, we'll see about that. And, whoa, 256 kilobyte MP3s? That's not bad. Can you believe no one bought this, mate? This is genuinely brand new. I'm the first one in, let me tell you. We'll get to this lightweight nugget in a bit that actually feels pretty good. Give me all the oh no! Oh god! Oh, and I have to use the CD. Just give me my crap. Mate, look at these Dura smells. Expiry 04. Ooh, that's how you know these are manky and old. Oh, are these the same buds? They're just the same old buds, man. This is the same connector. This is the same connector as what? Look, first ever MP3 player. No, not quite. Oh, look how similar they are. This is the Seihan, the first ever one. That is hilarious. Oh, there's our handsome lad. It's actually a really nice manual. Ooh, and it smells like cigarettes. 2 batteries and included, unbelievable. Optional memory card, that's where the money is. Turn it on, you hold it, you're looking at the MP3 player, where the bats go in, that's nice. Only use a 3.3 volt memory card, remember that. Oh wow, it's a way more advanced screen the other one. It actually says words and things. Oh man, what year is this? The year 2000. Amazing what 3 years can do. Look, it's got its pouch, because, devices used to come with accessories. And, it doesn't fit great, but, I also don't hate it. Cannot communicate with MP3 player. What do I do? Dealing with pre-stinking Windows XP. It's an absolute... Look, you have to get into control panel. Oh, man. Oh, no. You gotta set the parallel port. Oh, gosh. Oh, let's bust out the 98 Toshiba and let's get on with it. All right, let's install the crapware. This poor laptop bloated with crap. Music match. The same old... Auto run. Thank you. Oh, these loading screens, they never get old. Yeah, just do it. There it is. D-Link's crap... Uh-oh. Oh, no. I don't know what LPT means. I actually have to go into the control panel. Yeah, that's right. It's registered to Dank or Frank Stink Inc. Okay, well, that's what this guy's telling me. Okay, I did it. Get our big chungus cable in there. Oh, I gotta see if these OG bats work. I love see-through stuff. That's such a late 90s thing. No! Oh, the Duracells work! What? That's amazing! Dude! These are the oldest working bats I've ever seen! Mate, will it actually hook up to the guy? Ooh, it's out the side? That's so dumb. Oh, it's not showing up, guys. Oh... I'm gonna try turning it off. I do like this display though. It reminds me of electronic drum kit. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Menu. Memory status. Serial number. Yeah, go on. Memory status. No. MP3 mode? No. Voice mode? No. Oh. Oh, there's a record button. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Can I listen to that back? Get out. You're not doing anything.
Power on. Auxiliary mode.
All right, computer or not, I want to listen to it.
So it's one time, mate, I was getting super sick of modern computers. Hey, like, they're super annoying, the way, like, they do pop-ups, and they just ask you stuff all the time. It's heaps annoying. So I was like, mate, I'm going to go back to Windows 95 and just remember the good old days. And then, like, I started to remember that, like, nothing works when you plug it in, and that MP3s are hard work, and that the internet's hideously slow, and then, like, it runs out of batteries in, like, 2 hours. And everything is actually a miserable chore, and I hate it. I simply hate it.
Oh! Whoa! What's happening? What? Is it recording? Oh! What? No, I don't understand. What's happening? No, get out, stop. I'm sorry, was the microphone continuing to work there? That was amazing. Sorry I couldn't get any sort of syncage going. I edit out so much of the misery. Like, I've been at this for ages. I mean, even getting that laptop into a good running state, this was like weeks and weeks in the making, and I plug everything in and it doesn't work. But for me, that is the experience. Is like, this is what it was like. You get a device and you just hope it works. Well, I mean, I can quickly taste these, vintage buds. Yep, incredible. Simply incredible. They are the tiniest sounding pieces of nothing whatevers. Wow. Yeah, these are actually far worse than most crappy bootlegs. Far worse. That's for the really, really crappy D-Link router that I got. D-Link, you let me down. Oh my gosh, I have to get these bats out. I can't believe that they're working. Unbelievable. They need to just hide away in here. Only we will know about these. Well, thank you so much. I really did try my best there. I mean, still a fun experience. The screen's not bad. The mic is honestly as good as modern MP3 players. They've never been good. And this idiot's just going to go back in its box and back in the hood with its stink phones. So, just do whatever you want, man. All I want for is mate, I'm just getting your immune system ready, right? It's Mariah Carey season. This is all you're gonna be hearing for the entire month, guys. So things really have changed from when I was a kid. Nowadays you learn about products as they're bombarded you with ads in literally everything. Well, while I was a kid, mate, everyone got the local rag in the morning, and inside were catalogues. Basically, a web page that doesn't need a battery and you can use with a candle. But then if you get the candle too close, they fight each other. It doesn't matter. And I love going hunting for anything old and weird and retro, especially with the electronic stuff. And I found some Xmas catalogues. Even better, they're Aussie ones. Or I think this one's from like 1996 or something. It's from Tandy. I mean, this really reeks of age when you've got that Santa JPEG and just this corpse of a big corporate brand who doesn't really exist anymore. Oh, and this hi-fi. Mate, that thing had smashed today. Whoa, look at this phone. I mean, never mind that it looks like an old bootleg piece of crap. No way, mate. That's a Sony. And think of it this way. They put that on the front cover. Yeah, mate, that'll tempt people in. Oh, and straight away, we're in the thick of it. Color power graphic calculator. And then the screen is in monochrome. So, you liars. Just normal stuff the house needs. Like these adding machines. And this is literally a flashlight and a clock combined. I'm just so glad they finally solved the issue of wanting to use a flashlight and look at a clock all in the same hand. It's funny how nearly everything here is replaced with an app. Genuine Discman, $350, like back then. Well, apparently that's meant to be the equivalent of like a $700 guy. It's not far away in cost. This whole stinking hi-fi. My family had one of these. We loved it. All hi-fi honestly just looks the same from this era. Everything's just dark grey and blue and your spherical blobs. Sony comes out with a yellow sports thing and everyone's got to make a yellow sports thing. When you can't watch TV, you can still listen in with this great radio. So you can pick up the audio of a TV signal and nothing else. Now, would you look at this lovely item here? Yes, it looks fantastic. I think it really speaks for itself. I agree. What about this one? Well, yeah, I mean, like, again, you can just see exactly what we're talking about. My first ever portable cassette guy was an Optimus. It couldn't record, so it was crap. Yo, mate, now there's a party right there. The $200 karaoke with echo control. Doesn't look like a big towering slab of garbage at all, mate. Oh, now we're talking. This is what I want. When number one, fax machines, which are still being used to this day. It's just let it die. Look at that Ericsson phone. I like how they're making it look really special and like fun and playful when it is just a big slab of brick. Whoa, high-tech mouse pad calculator. What, it doesn't have a clock as well? Disappointing. Well, yep. I mean, Australian internet still absolutely stinks, but look at this. 56K? That would have been high-tech biz. I mean, $250. Like, that's some high-speed stuff. Like, nowadays, a 1 gigabyte file would take, like, I don't know, 30-something seconds to download. Back in these days, that was about 3 or so days. Whoa! 1.6 megabyte hard drive. Megabyte, that's no Tandy. 166 megahertz, 16 megs of RAM, and I love that it's got a 33K modem, not the amazing 56. I mean, that really was an upgrade. One of my most favorite games of all time, Carmageddon. It plays amazing on the iPad, and I wish I'd get Carmageddon 2 on the iPad. Looney Tunes mousepad, and Bart Simpson. These cars have never changed. They're literally the same old garbage to this very day. Yet they're still selling these. These have never gone away. Nice of Santa to tell us just to get into debt just for the holidays, you know? Everything here is smashed by like a free app called Angry Birds. And yet this was what kids would have been looking at going, oh, can't wait to play this on the toilet. Nugget poker. That's as got to be as unstimulating as it gets. Like, black and white screen slot machine. Feeling lucky. Try to beat this one-armed bandit. You just press the button and wait. Don't you dare ever make me play billiards on one of these. Oh, it really was the old days, mate. Look, like the robot kits were made out of wood, and we all wanted walkie-talkies. That was the coolest thing ever. And now we all have phones and we don't care. Tandy's a bit manky, mate. You know, that's more where you go to get a phone or a fax machine or something. We want Toys R Us. This featured in an after show like a year ago. So I think it's time that everyone else can have a look at this too. I'm actually not sure what year this is. Oh, okay. Sale ends 01. I'm gonna guess 01. And I love how loving this looks when lay-by is just another word for debt. Yeah, straight in, man. Straight into the Bionicles. Never owned them, but I thought they looked neat as heck. Action Man. Did anyone else in the world have Action Man, or was this just Aussie? Because I don't know. Action Man is just not a very original name. It's just one step away from Doing Guy. I hate that robot. I'm not a fan. There he is. The coolest man in the world. Wearing a jumper that I don't know who it's for because the sleeves are too short, yet the middle's like a triple XL. This kid's 9 going on 42. Yeah, mate, I reckon we can get her done before the day's out, mate. I reckon we can get her done. Oh, boy. Parking in a tower block. I mean, this looks awesome as a kid to be like playing with, but as an adult, I look at this and go, I don't want to go up the stupid spiral because then you get stuck in there when other cars are coming in and out. So this is less fun as an adult. Oh, yep, back when Pokemon games were finished before they released them. Game Boy Advance, we loved the one that we had, except for the fact that you had to park yourself near a window to get any sort of light onto the screen so you could see it. The current one I've got's been modded so the screen has a backlight. Now it's tolerable. PS1 hanging hard. I like how they call it the PS1. I mean, because just that Titan called the PS2 came out. Yeah, booga, 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 booga. $700! Ooh. Oh man, that's a lot of money. All the schools I ever taught at still have these. Like, they're still there to this very day. My sister had that. and all it did was yell and move around a bit and yell. So it was just like the real parrot. I love the cheap bootleg bird where it comes with corn, and that is a fully grown man hiding in that thing. Right, you take that home, you've just brought a fully grown man into your house. Oh! 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 I'm okay. Barbie's rolling hard, like she can afford a fully modded Ford Transit van to turn into an absolute luxury house. I remember this kid from the after show. That's a look of a kid who's pooed somewhere in the house. Was like, you gotta find it. Oh wow, a more high-tech cash register than what's featured in modern BP service stations. $28 and you can have an argument with your family. Holy stink. What's it? Bruin! That's the face we all make when we're heading out the traffic for the first time. And this last one's the one that I've been like really saving up. This is the best one. I'm telling you, it's the best one. It's EB Games Xmas 2000. This was just a golden age. I'd like to say 01 was a golden age because you had Dreamcast, you had Nintendo, you had Sony, and Microsoft. You had so many players in the game, and all of them were at their best. I haven't looked in here yet. It is chonky too. It's nothing but games. Right out the gates, mate, PS2. Games are so graphically impressive, you will not believe you're in your lounge room. Here's some PS2 graphics. I know, I can't believe it. I love launch titles because, you know, they got to pad it out a little bit, but Swing Away Golf, $100. Oh, back in the day, it actually got a pretty good review. No, a really good review. I'll never talk smack on Swing Away Golf again. Time Splitters, genius. That price, not genius. H3O? No, that can't be a good review. Oh, okay. I was more correct with that one. Yeah, the controllers you give to your little brothers and cousins. I have a philosophy on why these controllers suck so much. It's because like the original controller is already made as cheap as they can make it, you know, to be competitive. So to make a controller cheaper than that, you have to cut corners and costs, and this is what you get. Because either this or the real controller. Always get the real controller. Mad Cats, you've made me so mad. I had a racing wheel from them. Broke out the box. Oh, I can't look. Oh, sweet Sega Dreamcast. I never had one as a kid, but through uni, like, I shared a house with a dude who had one as a kid and still had it, and we played it so much. Magical console. Yes, with a keyboard. Typing of the Dead is fantastic. The VMUs are heaps funny, and there's games where you can actually make progress as you walk about. Like, you can do stuff on it, and then you plug in the controller, and it shows up on the thing. Settle down, Puxel. The American ones have a red swirl. Shenmue, amazing. Oh, Jet Grind Radio, amazing soundtrack, although I prefer the Xbox one, Jet Set Radio, but still amazing game. Oh wow, PS1 was cheap. Would you like 2 PS1s or just one Dreamcast? Muppet Monster Adventure, no way could that be good. Oh, not bad. Okay. Oh, Final Fantasy VIII, just like a legendary kind of game. You could just casually buy a copy. Those were the days. Can you believe all these games were finished? Like they didn't need a 40 gig update afterwards, like they were released, and then that was it. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, legendary game, although number 4 is my favorite. That's how you know it's an amazing series, when the 4th one, in my opinion, was the best one. Most games don't even get the sequel right. Oh, N64 was pretty long in the tooth at this point. Zelda collectors are looking at $100 for a brand new sealed copy and going, same with Banjo-Tooie. Such good games. And original Smash Brothers, $85, brand new. Or even just $150 for a brand new any color you want N64. And let me ruin this box cover for you forever. You see how his finger lines up with his mouth? Yeah, look, he's got one big distended mouth. You're welcome. And I'm just going to say it. Perfect Dark was better than GoldenEye 007. I said it. Oh no, I'm tearing up. Pokemon Blue. I'm sorry. Oh no, this never happens. Oh, just in time for all of us to gawk at the horrible mess of the new Pokemon. I mean, can you believe they finished all of these games? And that they were playable? I gotta turn this page. I can't. Who's cutting onions, man? Buffy the Vampire Slayer for Game Boy Color. Oh. Pokemon Pinball is excellent. I loved it. I swear it's still worth people's time. Original Pokemon cards. You know, people getting real excited seeing these boxes. Same with the Game Boy Spotlight. This is the crap we had to tolerate to be able to play our game consoles in the evenings or early mornings at all, or even just in a regular house. You needed literally floodlights on the screen to see it. Holden Dirt Track Racing, a bogan Aussie car game. I'm gonna have to remember that. Oh no! Oh, my childhood! No! Oh, the nostalgia. I'm just cutting onions again. These three right here. These were the ones for me. First jazz I ever heard in my life was the SimCity 3000 soundtrack. You listen to it. It's genius. It sounds like Dizzy Gillespie. Is that Gandalf? Is that Gandalf playing chess? Gandalf chess? What does 8000 mean? Baldur's Gate. Oh, that consumed my older brother. Mavis Beacon typing. The fun story of Mavis Beacon doesn't exist. Put a name together that sounded trustworthy. And that's it. 3D Prophet 2 Ultra. That's a lot of stinking money, yeah? What's the specs? 64 megs of DDR memory. Oh, mate, that thing would crank out a JPEG all day. 32 megabyte DDR, mate, for 400. Oi, that nugget right there inspired the original iPod, and I mean it. I've actually got a box one of these. I didn't know it was $1,000 in its day. I didn't know that was $700. I got it for 20. And easily the best optical mouse ever made is one of these. I remember there were a few of these at school and we all fought over the computer that had them because all the other ones had like dodgy like third-party mice because, you know, these kept getting stolen. Oh, mate, I can get $5 off on Pikachu Color Game Boy. So I can just send this to an eBay seller and get $5 off, right? And wah, there you go. It's fun to see just how expensive really mundane stuff used to be and how like 80% of things in here are replaced with a free app nowadays on your phone. And like literally the most cutting edge consoles can't even keep up with a 4-year-old phone in terms of graphics and output power. And mate, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Huge thanks to my patrons, especially these stinky names right here, because mate, $1 a month, I do extra videos. I do have Garbage Time, my car channel. I got the drum thing with my drum channel thing, and then on Float Plane I stream playing the drum 6 times a week. But you know, extra DankPod vids, that's what you want, $1 a month. Well, with this modern style of Christmas, it's really easy to forget that it's an ancient religious holiday. So we're going to look at a thing that's going to remind us and our children. It's the Children's Wonder Bible TM. I mean, it's as seen on TV. How could it be bad? It looks like it's from 2001, so it fits in really good with the video. So thanks so much, mate. I'll see you all next time.
If that idiot Frank shows up, I'm going to be heaps mad. Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I didn't invite you. Whoa, Frank. No, wait, Frank. Okay. Frank, you surprised me. Stop.
Hey, it's the after show. Thanks so much for supporting me. I super appreciate it. You guys make all this work, and I've just realized how filthy the iPad's gotten for some reason. Yeah, all right. We're looking at Christmas catalogs in the last episode, and you know, it's Christmas time, right? Merry Chrysler, and mate, it's an ancient religious holiday. And let's remind ourselves about it with this. The Children's Wonder Bible TM. The incredible new children's Bible that speaks. She's kind of holding it the way that you would a dead pigeon. You just kind of go like, oh, like, well, what do I do with it? Great for teaching your children. It looks like it's from 2002 or something. That is not the most high-tech looking thing, but I guess it doesn't need to be. It's new, despite not being new, surely. this thing looks ancient. Oh, mate, you can get 10 hours of the Bible in one go. That's a lot. What year is this from? No! 2018? What? No! What? That's so recent! Look at it. Looks like a microwave from 1993. Tons of stories. What, have you weighed the files or something? Wonder if this is actually still sealed new. Oh, yeah, that's new. Oh, it comes with snacks. Religion really wasn't brought up with me as a kid, so just please forgive my ignorance with anything to do with it. I really do just want to enjoy a nugget. Wow, color! This is better than stuff that comes with high-end Sonys. Volume knob right on the corner. Hey, they've thought about the design. Chapter codes. Oh. Okay. So, but how do you know what the chapters are? Is this something that you're just meant to know? No. I found it. Okay, I keep forgetting just how big the Bible be. It's really big. Oh, man. Oh, it's really big. This whole book is the codes. I get it now. That much is the manual, and everything else is the codes. It takes micro SDs. That's fun. So it's just a generic nugget, and then everything's on the SD card. Oh, a new PS4 controller charging cable. Thanks. Oh, it's heavy. My brand new Nugg. Has it got bats in it? Huh? What? What is this? What is this? Okay. Huh? Ew! It's so sticky. Look, now I'm like in The Sims, you know, when like they're holding things. Ew! Why was this a good idea? It's heavy. I wonder if it's got bats in it. Oh, of course, it's a rechargeable lithium. Silly me, but you can just take it out. This is more serviceable than just about anything. Oh, it's a high quality Nugget actually. A headphone jack. It's more high tech than a brand new iPhone. That is the most bootleg card I've ever seen. Nope, it just says Wonder Bible. Turn on without charging. It does! It's got a full bat and everything! Oh. Huh?
A long time ago, it's hard to picture just nothing.
Wow, the display is really freaking out through the camera. It's not doing that in real life. Well, let's try one of these then. A lullaby. 3, 0, that is ear piercing. 1. Oh. Yeah, sing it. Give me them words.
Hi, my name is Nighttime. I'm kind and cozy.
I like how it keeps track of the volume. That's more high tech than I thought.
Sometimes I just like to be quiet.
You got that right.
There's something special about it.
I want to know how to get to Damascus. So how do we get there?
While all this was happening, Paul the Pharisee had been plotting ways to kill Jesus' followers.
Oh no! Oh, it got really sad. No, I just want to get to Damascus. The Wizards. That sounds awesome. It sounds like a prog rock band. Better have keyboards in it.
At night he woke up because of some terrible dreams. The king called all his wise men, magicians, and wizards.
Imagine just having a lame dream about taxes or something, and you summon your wizards and magicians to consult you. Amazing. That sounds whimsical, and I enjoy it. A strange way to cross a river. Like, I reckon a strange way would be with a pogo stick.
Elijah rode in the fiery chariot. Wind howled in Elisha's ears.
No,
he shaded.
Where's the pogo stick? Where's the river? I'll keep going.
Sand blew in a whirlwind around him. Then suddenly, it was very quiet. Elisha...
Except for the sound of a pogo stick. I'm sorry, I'm being offensive to somebody. I meant, like, reading the box. It said, what was it? A friendly voice reads the parables that teach you whatever. I mean, friendly, I guess. I mean, it's more just articulate and just direct. I thought it was going to be a lot more, like, Jack and Jill went up the hill, but it's not. It's like, then they tried to kill the man. I do like that rechargeable bat, though. That's interesting. So now I know where, if I need one, where to pull it out of. So, thanks for the support as always. I hope I didn't offend too many people. It's what Aussies do. We got a rib and poke at things. It's our job on this planet. But yeah, thank you so much. And merry frantic shopping season. And may it be over soon. Buy a duck. Oh no! I'm a stinking idiot dingus. I got a lot of different headphones, but there is one thing that I really do suck and am a dingus at explaining or giving any advice on, which is why I've done nearly none of it. Amplifiers. A really good amplifier isn't meant to change the music, it's just meant to replicate it as good as possible. But due to some amps being better than others and sitting in different price ranges, that there are better amps than others. But as long as they have more than one person's ears cast across it with, like, you know, a thumbs up, then honestly, I'm personally happy. The fun I get from audio is how different music sounds from different headphones. As long as the amp has enough power and it's got reputable DAC inside of it, mate, I'm all sweet. My favorite one to use is my M17. Ever since getting that thing, I just haven't really wanted any other audio player thing at all. It fits my life so good. And at home, I've got a Cambridge amp that runs my speakers, but it's also got a headphone out as well. That thing also runs my old Stax Lambdas. But my first powerful amplifier that I got way back in 2020 was a Chord Mojo. Apart from sounding absolutely wonderful, one thing I noticed about it was just the vicious amounts of volume it could pump out. And that's where I got the idea of blowing up little sets of dirty buds, because I couldn't find the ceiling on the volume until I had to take them out of my ears and just see how far it would go. Everyone now and then asks, mate, where is it? Because, like, my headphone popper at the moment is my IDSD Diablo with a Barbie flower on it. Diablo means devil. I got this thing because IDSD were bragging that it's got, like, the stinkiest output jack of, like, any portable battery DAC whatevers. And yeah, you betcha it's powerful. But when I was actually planning to do a video versus the Chord, you know what happened to the Chord, mate? it died. The original Mojo's USB input died and I couldn't plug it into the thing that I use. And I was literally making a video at the time. I'm sure someone knows the episode that it happened in. And this was waiting in the wings for a future video and I had to step in and take the gig. And take the gig it did. This has plenty of kills to its name and it's actually a bit grumpy itself. It now currently doesn't like doing things at low volume. Uh-oh. Mate, it's like running it at full power constantly is bad for it or something. But the timing seems eerie because, mate, Chord have done it. Chord have finally done it because the Mojo went away. I couldn't get another one because they stopped making them until the Chord Mojo 2. It turns out Mojo stands for Mobile Joy. Mojoy. So yeah, I suck at amplifiers. I'm so sorry. Luckily, amazing audiophile groups and competent audiophile channels can get right in the nitty-gritty about amplifiers and the changes they do and all that sort of thing. A big endorsement for me to grab one was learning that like at headphone expos, when people bring their wares and show off like the stuff they're making, quite often they'd be using one of these to test them. Something that's amazing, and couples out there, like, you totally gotta try it. Things with two outputs like this are awesome because actually sitting down with someone and listening to music with the exact same headphones on, the same amp, the same everything. It's like a little private concert, and then afterwards, like, you get to discuss and talk about it. Some dongles and splitters that like turn into more, they can ruin the sound sometimes. There are some really manky, gross ones of those. So the fact that this guy has dedicated ones, it's really nice. It's got this crazy, confusing thing. You know, the color changes depending on, you know, what kind of file it's running and the bit rate. It's very stylish and neato and very unintuitive. But mate, it's for fussy audiophiles and we love fussing with stuff, so be it. It is beautifully heavy. It's heavy in the way that you hope it would be. And it's just cold metal. And check this, mate, made in United Kingdom. Yeah, mate. I don't know, in this age where everything's shipped off to the same factories just to save a couple of bucks at the, you know, for the CEOs, to see still made in the UK, mate, that makes me warm and gooey. It's compatible with heaps of formats. It's compatible with heaps of bit rates. But lots of things are, like really crappy Nugget MP3s on eBay are saying that, oh, we play FLACs and WAVs. You know, but what's so good about high-end amplifiers? It's not hard to boost the signal. The hard part about boosting the signal for audiophiles is that you gotta do it and have it be silent. Like, you know, I still use Make Your Own iPods, guys. I love this cantankerous old Nugget. But if I ever plug any monitors into this, you can hear like little me and staticky noises. It can almost sound like an old cassette. It's just how sensitive those headphones are, picking up all the noise and guts going on in here, you know, and the fact that it's ancient, you know, probably another stuff wrong. Whereas these amps, it's just And mate, look, I know my place in the audiophile scene, right? I'm the first door in. I'm the one get you even thinking about these sorts of things. And like the most layman's way that I can describe what a better amp can feel like, it's like another dimension. It just goes out a little bit further than you'd expect. Like the bass can go lower. You know, like the reverb on the tops is just crisper. It's stuff that you didn't know you were missing out on until you realize you were missing out on it. But then I can also argue that some people hear it and just don't care. I mean, that's what hobbies are about. You know, I've put like some of the most expensive headphones on people with the best amps and they go, they're alright. This isn't cheap though. And, you know, there's still quite a few hunch for something that doesn't have a screen and all that sort of thing. And, you know, worse is just this clunky business on the back. Coax, awesome. Optical, awesome. These two micro USBs, I know what they've done. It's because they have the poly, which is like a way to make this into like a little Bluetooth receiving ultra crazy headphone whatevers. So to keep that compatibility, they've, you know, left the dual ones of them and you know, they finally put USB-C on these, but that is the most tacked on way you can do it. I really wish it was just one USB-C plug in the back and be done with it. Or if you're gonna jank it up like this, make it so you can charge through the USB-C. I nearly never have micro USB plugs anymore. They're nasty. They feel like crap. It just could have been clever. I mean, I know it's hard. Like when you're making it in UK and you're aiming for the highest standard, but you don't want to cost 3 billion thousand whatevers. But you know, with the whole chassis redesign, I reckon, that's my one grumble. But any of you who've watched any of my videos, you don't care about all this. You know exactly why I use this and what it's for and what we're gonna be testing it for. Mate, it's its incredible stinky output power and the ability to stress out and blow up headphones. But you know what we need to do now, mate. We need to have a headphone blow-up-a-thon to find out who keeps the spot here in the DankPod set, mate, right? The winner gets to stay. So now we need some deserving victims to cast these two. And, mate, I went down to Cashies, and unfortunately, we had a big storm, and they got all flooded out through the roof. But, like, Santa's riding a dragon, and that's how we know things are going to be okay. And, I got these. I mean, no tears will be shed kissing these goodbye. I remember this used to be a giant bucket there, and they're dead. I cleared them out. This is all they've got left. We don't need to go through all of these. It's nice to have a little stash for, future endeavors. But, let's just turn up the noise and see which one pops the best. Nuggets armed. Oh, look how lovingly yellowed they are. Yeah, anyone getting upset at me blowing these up? These have been rotting on the Cashies shelf, yeah? And like Cashies is one step away from landfill. Come on, Diablo. Oh! Why are you doing that? I don't know if that's the Diablo being really unhappy. Oh, well, let's see what happens with the Moj. Oh! Yes! Oh! First day on the job, we've got a dead un! Ooh, Mojo 2, that's a good start. I mean, I got this guy on the charge, right? Let's have another go. Let's try another set of headphones, okay? Let's just try another set. Lucky I got these $9 boys. Guys, the Diablo's unhappy. Guys, this is like opposite land of how this guy got the job. The original Mojo died, the Diablo was waiting in the wings, and off we go. And I planned to have like a blow-up-a-thon, the thing, like who's the better one. But now this guy's dying and this guy's already taking the shoes. Like, oh, it did a terrific job. It had many kills to its name. And anyone wondering, oh, that's pretty crap how it's died already. It's like, well, all I've used this for is the equivalent of burnouts. It's like buying a new Corvette. Only doing burnouts and going, what? It died after 9,000 miles. That's ridiculous. The winner by default is the Mojo. And I got all these like headphones and stuff, like, to do like a big comparison. Well, all for you, Mojo. Let's try these $12 stadiums. Oh, I did it. Oh, I even had a special victim for the winner. Which I guess is the Mojo. These $12 awful speakers. I want to see that subwoofer wobble. And before people get too upset about me popping these, it's like, I talked with the guy at Cashies. I grabbed things that were literally rotting on the shelves. They were just gonna get thrown out. Wow! Whoa! Oh, goodness. What a monster. Oh, wow. I mean, these held up. Oh, gosh. The wind coming out of that porthole, it was amazing. Well, good night, sweet prince. The Diablo did great. This thing's awesome. It's got, like, the balance output. It's got way more ins and outs and all that sort of thing than the Mojo. But, mate, I've just done Shrek'd out pretty bad. Plenty of value had. And it's just, yeah, mate, the Mojo's back. So any future head blowing up business and Nugget phones and whatnot, it's going to be the old Mojo again. Yeah, I always thought that the Mojo always sounded like it was going a little bit louder, although the Diablo has more power. But blowing up headphones is not what they're designed to do. It's using these in the complete wrong way. Well, can you believe I keep ruining these? But hey, at the minimum, got the word out about these sort of things. Really good for folks who want to listen with somebody else, or if you actually want to start really driving some serious bits of headphones, and just know that you've got an amazing DAC and amp that's in your pocket. All the people are raving about it, and mate, she chooches hard. Well, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Huge thanks to my patrons, especially these stinky names right here, because, mate, $1 a month, I do extra videos. I do have extra videos on Garbage Time, my car thing, and the drum thing, which is my drum thing. And then I stream 6 times a week on Float Plane with my drum stream, all of that. But mate, if you want extra DankPods, mate, $1. Well, those speakers were pretty funny being run through the cord, huh? I mean, I had earmuffs on. That was violent. Well, I have even more sets of speakers, and we're gonna send them to Kingdom Come. Cashies couldn't wait for someone like me to come in and clear them out of things that were clearly never gonna be sold. So we're gonna kiss them goodbye before they get recycled and pulled apart and that sort of thing, mate. So thanks so much, and mate, I'll see you all next time.
It's too tempting. She's leaving it right here. No, Frank, come on, it wasn't that bad. I only touched it a little bit. Oh, no, Frank. No, come on, Frank, come on. It was just a little touch. No, come on, Frank, it's just... Oh, Frank, come on!
Hey, it's the after show. Thank you so much for supporting me. Gosh, I thank you guys so much. Don't have to worry about doing sponsor stuff. Don't have to, mate, I could turn off the mid-roll ads. So, thank you. You guys give me full control of my content, and as a silly artist, mate, that's all I really want. Well, the mojo's back, baby. Yeah, the poor Diablo, chooched her last. She just kind of kicked and fit and, oh no, was having a seizure there, really. And so it's just time to lay her all down the rest. Maybe I got to reach out to them, see if I can get it repaired or something. But the mojo's an absolute beast. What a scary animal this thing is. Well, in the episode, mate, we kind of let loose on a set of Cashies speakers, and it was violent. Very violent. And boy, am I glad that I picked up a whole bunch of other ones. Hey, but this is a really, really immature episode. This is just a bloodbath for you guys. I mean, are you not entertained? This is what you want. And so I got 3 sets of speakers I picked up from Cashies. And disclaimer before people mate, you're wasting things that people could be using. I spoke to the clerk there, and we grabbed things that were hanging around for a long time and just needed to disappear. Of course, mate, for $5 I got these Dell ones. Oh, they made by Samsung. No kidding. They were $5. And yep, anyone could have bought these, and everyone chose not to. Oh no! It's meant to have a power supply. Oh, that's why they were cheap. Dell, really? You need a power supply for these fugly idiots? That's so lame. Oh, I always knew my content sucked. No, it's tangled. It's okay. If we can get 2 out of 3, that's pretty good. $29, I think, probably overpaid a little bit. This is actually not that far away from probably what these cost new. 6 watts, peak power. Well, we're going to be putting a lot more than that in there. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're nice. There we go. No! No! Cashies! Oh! Dang it! Oh! All of these need a crappy... I mean, for shame, Logitech, you can't just have a USB whatever, but, oh! And I don't have the freaking... Oh, I'm getting angry. Oh, no, there's only 1 set left. If this doesn't work, then my whole after show this week is a lie. I bought these. It was meant to be 3, but last guys. $19. It's okay. It's got power. Ooh, why is it wrapped up like this? Cashies. Why? This subwoofer better wobble. Oh, it looks good too. Pile these idiots in and around. Max whack. It's on full volume. Full send. Full send out the gates. You better do something good. Oh, guys, the subwoofer did nearly nothing. Oh, no. Okay. You patrons just make all of my plans possible. And all my other channels and everything I'm planning and doing. Oh, no. Oh, no. Think of something funny. Think of something entertaining. Think of it. I have to think of something funny. I have to think. But no. Damn it. Come on.
No, I have to think of something funny. Tony, you moron, I need you. Get that in there like that. I've lost the guys. Come on, you lazy idiot. Tony, stop clowning around. This is serious.
Better start, you cantankerous moron. Yeah, okay. That's it, come on, Tony. Come on, Tony. Oh, come on, Tony. Yes! Tony runs? No! No way! You suck, Tony. Oh, yes. So a lot of people ask me if I've got a PO box for donations, and I'm so sorry, not really. The main reason being is that I am spoiled garbage. My amazing Patreon just gives me this superpower of just seeing something fun for a video, and I just kind of get it. And I've been hunting down nuggets forever, and literally like 2020 is when I stocked up on most of them. But I beg you, please save your collectibles for yourself. Just cause it's junk today, you don't know what it's going to be in the future. But hey, still huge thank you for the offers. So Amanda from Free Geek got in touch with me and explained what they do. The fact that they're taking old computers, refurbing them, getting back out there. So many old computers work perfect, guys, if you just give them a chance. I genuinely use this. Isn't that nice? Oh, it's $30 at Cashies. Missing keys and all, which still work. Mate, she runs YouTube, no worries. I put a terabyte SSD in it because he's, you know. I use it to sync all my music on the iPod that runs my drum stream. Well, they reached out to say that they get too much stuff coming in. So, you know, people are throwing out stuff en masse, and there are people saving and collecting things, which is amazing, and that there was just too much stuff, and they just went, please take some. So it's time to glove up, mate. It's a Nugg dip. Forget the Willys bag, mate. They sent it in a shiny one. And it gets more ominous. Hang on. There are so many. There are so many. This is roughly half of what they sent me. Well, mate, we might as well just start with this hulking great one that's taking up the entire stinking screen. Clear out, Nuggets. So yeah, thanks, Amanda, and shout out to Jackson at the Twin Cities as well, mate. If these are terrible, I'm just gonna blame you. Whoa! Whoa, that is ancient! Oh, what an unusual thank you. Very handy. This is cursed. Please remove demons before operating. You're scaring me, Jackson. Look out, mate. 10 gig USB hard disk. That was a big deal back in this day. Like, this is pre-iPod. This is proper ye olde nugget, mate. These were known as a jukebox. You know, to have a portable hard drive like this, it was a big deal. It is fugly. Absolutely fugly. And, yep, now the double-ended USB makes sense. Well, I just want to see if she does anything. Whack! There's a green light. On. Oh, it doesn't need this. Wow, please talk to my Mac. It's ancient like you. It's not talking to the Mac. Oh, it doesn't appear in the disk utility. Oh, that's how you know the video's going terrible straight away. We're already getting the EPC out. Oh, nice mouse. Oh, really? Oh, stupid mouse. Uh-oh. No mice are working. Are you kidding me? EPC. What's wrong with you? Oh no. Oh no. No! It's just the death of the EPC. I know this mouse works. It's over. It's over. Holy stink. That renders it useless. Sorry, God, I just wasn't ready for a death today. Gosh, this is like losing a family member on a birthday or something. This was meant to be fun. He did say to get rid of the demons before opening. You killed my EPC. Oh, no, just put it away. Well, there's still plenty more to destroy my precious computers with. Oh, my Puxel, you've been so good this whole time. Eeny, meeny, give me that one. With the traditional nugget dip. Like, I kind of have an idea of what's going on. I mean, because, you know, I bought the listings. I have no idea where any of these are. Of course, one of these Sansa clips. They're still selling these. They're everywhere. Right arm and a nugget, please don't kill my Mac. Don't kill my Mac, please. That's it. Jeez, the cable's a lot heavier than the Nugget. Oh, I like how it's jittering and dying. You better have funny music on it. Clip jam! Oh. There's nothing. Well, it was nice to see something work and then not destroy my property. So, you know, we'll take a very small win. Look at this one. They're individually wrapped for our protection. I see incoherent buttons. This looks like a Phillips. Oh, I'm so good at this now. Yeah, a Go Gear. A mid-tier Nugg, mate. These things are everywhere. I just love the idea of the sideways controls. Like, you know, it's not an iPod, mate, because you hold it like this. And that Nugg. And that Nugg. Oh, it's called Phillips. It's microcord. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, guys. Two blanks. I mean, I'm glad they work. This one says warning on it. Oh, wow. Yeah, I like it. The control scheme is a headache. Yeah, it's modeled after a headache, and it's all slightly off-center, which I don't know why. Uh-oh. Why not? Let's get this giant one out the way. I fear it the most. Oh, no. Oh, it's a Dell. Oh, yep. Back in the day when they needed bespoke, stupid chargers. Hey, what's that written on it? Oh, no, it's just literally, it's volts and amps. So, yeah. Dell made an MP3 player. You betcha. I've got a couple of these hiding in the stash, and I haven't gotten a single one of them to work at all. And they are not that common. Most people just chose not to have a Dell MP3 player. It looks pretty good. It's got like this wheel in the middle. You know, it's not bad. I'm just going to plug it in and hope I don't need to deal with any power adapters. Just please. Now I have to use this janky thing that old mate James gave me. He said it works. I'm like, it looks like ancient lab equipment. Genuine fear of fire, guys. Genuine. Like, yep, this is really playing with nuggets. And it's plugged into a battery power pack as well. So, let's see what happens. No! It works! Yeah, come on! I've never seen one of these run. No! And no, naturally it isn't talking to my Mac. And I remember that this has bespoke software to make it work. So, you know, even if the EPC worked, I'd have to install the software. Can I record something at least? Oh my goodness.
So what, this one time, mate, I was given all these MP3 players. Well, mate, that's really sick. There'll be no untold consequences to other characters in my fun YouTube channel, hey? And then, like, I plug in the first one, mate, and then, like, she's done bricked me EPC, and then, I'm pretty cut up about it, hey? Like, Jackson. But, like, you know, I'm pretty sure that these issues existed, like, you know, prior to, like, to the filming of this video, mate. But I'm still pretty cut up about it, mate. Like, how, like, the mouse doesn't work on the EPC, and it just seems suspicious. Like, you know, Jackson.
Super glad that it works. I've never used one of these before. It handles terrible. No wonder why no one bought these. And I'm glad there hasn't been a fire. Let's see what happens if I do this. Whoa! Whoa, that's great! Oh, a Sansa. Lovely. Oh, that lanyard is nice. I like how this one's cracked. Come on, have some music on it. The English works. It should... No song. This one's a weird shape. This looks like a phone. Oh, it's a Motorola. It's got its dad clip. Oh, a StarTAC. That's awesome. I'm like, yeah, this is like the first ever flip phone. That is fun. There's going to be no music on this or even activities to do. But I appreciate it. There is a second bag. Oh gosh, this is what I mean. It's like, they're like, we have so many, please take them. Oh, that's fun. Look at this uninterested woman just kind of moving down the road, I guess. And so you can put all the buttons on the top so you can get to it easy from your pocket or a belt. It's a Kobe. That's a new Kobe. I have to just put that in the hood. I've got other Kobes, so that's actually good. All right, let's Let's try clear some room here. I like how this one's all roped together. I mean, it comes with this bespoke cable, which is very handy. Ooh, an iRiver. During the MP3 player wars, iRiver was way up there. That looks like touch controls and all that. It's nice. Oh, look at this janky business. Yes! Yeah, no, come on. You are plugged in. You're not getting any more than this. Yeah, this is why a lot of MP3 players failed, is that they needed a bespoke charger as well as this. It's something that iPod did right out the gates. It's why the first ever iPod went with Firewire. You couldn't charge over USB for a long time. Oh gosh, nuggets are piling up. Oh, another iRiver. Well, this one comes with its spark maker at least. Ooh, it's lovingly cracked. And this is a big chunky one. Yeah, again, a jukebox. Man, this would have been expensive back in the day. Yes! Come on! Yes! I mean, like, really good six. Don't you give me that. You're plugged into the... You piece of junk! Come on. You're plugged into the power, you stinking idiot. Fine, have USB as well. Yes! Come on, you're plugged into the wall. Don't you give me no BS. That's it. Start. Go. Yes! That hard drive is noisy. Oh, ISP-100! Your music. Hang on a minute! This was put on recently! Jackson! You put Scarlet Fire on it! That's actually very funny. That's wonderful. And audio recordings? For shame. I wanted to hear your voice, Jackson.
So like the free MP3 player thing keeps on rolling, hey? And I finally find one that's got some music on it. But then like it turns out it was put in inspiration of myself. Even using folder names that I use myself in my 2007 iMac, which shows that they are true fans actual, and that's like really kind of fun thing to find. But like, Jackson, mate.
That's really fun. I love that it works. Oh wow, look, the battery hangs out. Ooh. If only it wasn't such a nugget. It's boot looping and won't turn off. Okay, right after I praised you. Well mate, we're down to these two big ones, so... Let's see. That's a camera. That's a camera. That's a Casio camera. If it turns on, that gives me an idea. Yes! It works! That is too funny. Oh, I'm suddenly inspired. And last one. Oh no. Look at all this crap. Oh no, look at all this nonsense. Oh no! Oh, a desk! Oh! Oh, this is neat! I'm gonna have to put this away. I want to save this for another day. And it's got its fugly disc. Oh, and its ugly manual. There it is. The first dual purpose. Yeah, wow, this is the first one to do it. I'm gonna have to do my research now. I mean, I've seen modern ones of these, but I never bothered to look into the first ever one of these because I figured it was just an idea that was copied pretty quick. Because, you know, it's not too difficult just to send audio, you know, straight across a head like this. It's very funny. It's even got its charging, idiot. Is this new? Wow, like, what a colossal pile of nuggets. And, like, unlike most nugget dips, all of these basically worked. I mean, bar a couple, like this stinking Zen. There's a lot of interesting nuggets here, especially the iRivers. I mean, that one worked. We don't... I've actually got a box new one of these, so when I finally get round to it, actually finally get to see how it's meant to work and not be cursed. Bummer not to find any, like, silly music playlists to find, but, you know, finding Scarlet Fire buried on one of these, very funny, thank you. Of course, I was just joking at Jackson, like, on you guys, and Amanda, thank you so much for the curses, I appreciate it. So, if you're local to these guys, and you need a computer that works, there you go. And, you know, they take donations, they refurb stuff, and they're swimming in nuggets. Oh, yeah, and I nearly forgot the Dell. Let's just get that in like that. And well, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Huge thanks to my patrons, especially these stinky names right here, because, mate, $1 a month, I do extra videos. You know, I also got Garbage Time, my car thing, and the drum thing, which is my drum thing, and Float Plane drum streams, where I do drum streams. I used to play the drums professionally. But, mate, extra DankPods videos, $1 extra. But, you know, I really, truly am inspired by this. Low-key, I'm a bit of a Casio fan, you know, like their watches, their keyboards. They have just so much context across so many ranges of electronics. You know, I make videos for a living. To be given a YouTube capture mode, like, pocket camera. Like, this is old school looking. Like, I feel like making a video especially with this. I'm gonna use its microphone as well, right, mate? We're going all in on this idiot. So, thanks so much, mate. I'll see you all next time.
So, Frank's humidity's a little bit low, and she's gonna love this. Or she's not gonna react at all. No? Nothing? Okay. Well, her humidity's a bit low, mate. It's low, so I've got to do the old water spray. And, she hates this. I'm so sorry, Frank. I warned you.
Welcome to the after show, guys. So I committed pretty heavily to making a video with this, cause like it turns on, you know, but it turns out the cable I've been given, mate, can't charge it. You need to use like a bespoke charger for the battery, and if she runs out of bats while filming, you lose the footage. And like I committed pretty heavy to doing like a bit of a tabletop look at the stuff on the table in the video, mate. And I promised you I'd do it on this. And so I'll make it like I'm gonna film it on this then. Right? Mate, you want the mess? You're gonna get the mess!
Yeah, mate, we're filming on the Nokia Nugg. As many frames as you can handle. This is looking amazing, guys. So I'm sorry about the Casio cam, but like, well, can I zoom on this? No! Oh, guys, we're gonna be just fine. I thought I'd show you the hot mess. You know, an update, I guess. Corpse is still hanging out. I haven't taken that away yet. The 2007 iMac that you've been looking at in the main video. See, guys, old computers hang out. You just gotta give them a go. Hang on, let me just zoom in on the phone. There we go. We'll have a look at this bit in a minute, mate. Let's rummage over to the hot mess. I mean, like, first gen iPods still hanging out here. Oh, look at the little Mojo sitting on its little pedestal. That's cute because you know, like it's the case for the Diablo. Sibling rivalry. There you go. That's how it used to be. But because this guy died, it's more like, oh no, I'm ruining the desk. But the Mojo's won the top spot on this messy. Look at the mess. Oh mate, look, we got puck cells hanging out. You need them. Yeah, let's go. Some double screams of the non-puck cell variety. I just need to get out of a bind. That's where the orange gloves come from. I'm quite fond of them now. Dell down here. You're meant to be in the working Nugg box down there. Well, under this cupboard's where I hide some secrets. See, no, don't look. There's secrets for future vids. Just Cashies buds everywhere. Oh, that's where my Game Boy went. It's still here. Okay, fine. Oh man, we got a Nano, and we got a Razor. That's a new phone. That's tolerable. More Cashies buds. That's where my watch went. I was looking for my Casio watch. The video now. Yeah, like where the screen's all balked, so it never went back in its packaging because I figured I should just find a better working one. Oh, my Newton rechargeable bat. Oh, that's available. That shouldn't be hanging around. But go on, let's get digging through here. Look, mate, here's where all the puck cells hang out. Zoom in on that guy. Yeah, a lot of this stuff's been... Oh, man! Yep. A lot of stuff's been hanging around in here since the beginning. They just get pushed up the back. Man, what are these Durasmell? You care about that? Oh, that's right. This is one time I was trying to make the jankiest aux cable. And this is what I came up with. And no, it doesn't work. That's a bit from the Samsung Beans. That just lives in here. Yeah, we got these weird... like iPod inserts from, you know, this worked. This was a working Nugg. I think it was from an after show. So, you know, that lives around. Oh, God, there's heaps. Hang on. I told you. Look, they just get pushed up the back. These are all the weird inserts of like all the iPods over time. Yo, where's my favorite? That one. That's my favorite right there. Oh, and this one with the Pizza Hut controls. And yeah, the Trip It Out lady with that weird VR thing from I think 2 years ago. Oh, built-in clip-on back mats from the Nerf Nugget. I never got rid of all these. And I think this is from the episode that introduced the egg bag, which is still here. It's the same one under this Zune, which I swear has always been hanging out here. Oh, with the Batman controls that scammed us. There you go. The OG egg bag hangs out. The sausage and eggs from the Lego kit that my sister gave me. Very sweet, thank you. I think these are the Lafonies. Oh yeah,
Lafonies. Oh, my puxo. Get out of the way, little hot dog. Let's get this one out. Yeah, dead iPod drive. That's fun. That's why they're expensive. Oh, the duck from the sad Nugget video. It's got a Nintendo sticker on it from a video I filmed, and then it just didn't work out, and I had to kill it. So there you go. That makes no sense. Oh, Goldie! Go to the door in here! I'm loaded. Oh, and a Raycon. That's been living in here ever since. And the grit hanging out hard as always. I love how the computer has these marks here from where the grit's been leaning up against it for all these years. This has slightly changed shape over time, you know, from all the, but yeah, mate, there she hangs out. And look, more crap and junk. And look, there's a little desk that all my DankPod stuff happens out of. A little Yamaha AG06. I love it. There's the aux in. And here's my iPad stand that I click on, that, you know, all the audio gets onto. It's simples. And then above here is there you go, there's the Lego thing. Never got rid of that. I've turned it into a Frank. Loose buds. Oh, my sweet Zenny. Oh, Zenny boy. And just mishmash whatever's my Applause-O-Matic. That's nice. There's me kissing Frank. That's a gift from KB here. It's very sweet of him, actually. And yeah, it's just, now that's what I call Shrek. So I ordered some sauce. I didn't use the Casio. I wanted to, so you got the Nokia instead, and you didn't want it. And nothing's going right. I'm sorry. The headphone jack isn't dead, it's just sleeping. It's like Scar. It's such a cheap addition to anything, mate. She's never far away from a comeback. So Apple adding a headphone jack and quality digital audio converter would actually be an amazing feature outshining the competition nowadays. Jack and Dack, Jack and Dack, Jack and Dack. Oh my pucks out! Eggs and sausages everywhere. But oh well, because it means that other companies can see the obvious desire for reliable cabled headphones with Bluetooth convenience. But first, mate, we're gonna talk about the Dingus pod again. That one. Never thought this idiot would be a collectible so soon. And proof that the headphone jack can fit almost anywhere. Look, it actually breaches the shape of the chassis. Doing some research and learning that most people don't care, but it seems the output power of the iPod Touch is about 30 milliwatts. I mean, that's how much you can scream out of this hole here. So let's bring out the first nugget and the daddy to this genre, mate, the BTR5. I know I overuse the word nugget, usually meaning something subpar, like Tony, what a nugget. But in this case, it's literally nugget size, and it's super in what it can do. And that makes it a super nugget. And Theo's been at this for a really long time, and here's my proof, mate. They were making stuff for the 30-pin iPod and iPhone. But what is this, and why don't you care? Well, it's a pocketable headphone amplifier and audiophile DAC. It's a Jack and DAC. Jack and DAC! But the big kicker, it turns your cabled headphones into Bluetooth ones with an audiophile DAC and amp. So you get all the freedom of using your phone without cables hanging out of it, while not having to use headphones with batteries in them they're gonna die one day. Now I can hear you guys chuckling up the back because this has a battery in it. You know, so you're going Poor! So your headphones don't have a battery, mate, but your expensive DAC nugget does, so that's gonna die anyway. But that's the thing. It's also a USB DAC, meaning you could plug it into your computer, laptop, even your Nintendo Switch, anything that outputs USB audio and become its sound card. I mean, audiophile grade Breath of the Wild. Use it for gaming, or maybe all your big audiophiles live on your PC. And having a hard connection is really, really handy. I like to make music. I swear I'm working on a Dankmas track. And this would be a great travel accessory to run editing headphones out on site on a laptop. Because with Bluetooth, there's a very slight latency when you do something and when you hear it. I mean, it's fractions of a second. It really doesn't matter for content and whatnot. But when you're editing and creating something, it's very distracting. Well, let's talk power. It is an amp after all. The Dingus Pod Touch, mate, she cranks out 30 milliwatts out of the big sound hole. This guy, 80 milliwatts. But no, shut up. That's just this headphone jack. This tiny one is balanced output. Basically, it sends the audio down 2 wires instead of 1. It helps eliminate noise and other stuff that ruins hi-fi. But this is where it's hiding all of its stinky power. Because that little dingus has 240 milliwatts. I suck at explaining amplifiers. The dumbest I've gone to say is they just convert ones and zeros into music. And it's technically what they do. Digital music is ones and zeros. But it's like a graphics card in gaming. They're doing the same job, like trillions of ones and zeros turning into like a video on a screen. It's just a processor crunching numbers. In PCs with graphics, it's called a GPU, and in audio, it's called a DAC. So the DAC decodes the audio file, and then the amplifier boosts the signal and sends it out the headphone jack. But you're like, what does a good DAC and amp do? Well, to me, it feels like a music embiggener. There's more space between the instruments, and on top of this, like, the lows go lower. There's more details in the super high end, and the extra output can make it just seem effortless out of big headphones. Mate, I'm getting off track from the Nuggets, and it's like, well, the BTR5 is the daddy. It's not alone in the field, mate. Enter the iFi Go Blue. This thing is tiny and it weighs nothing. I mean, the BTR5 is tiny and look at it. It is thicker, but not by heaps. I love the button and dial combo, that's nice. But even though it's tiny, look, it's got the big 4.4 balanced output. That's fun, not the 2.5 that this guy has. Does the same job as the little one. I do prefer the bigger jack. It just seems less likely to snap off if the cable gets snagged. And mate, she may be tiny, but power output out of the standard jack, 165. Yep, and the balance output is 245. So only a little bit extra peak power over the BDR5, but the standard jack is way stinkier. So it's tinier, has bigger jacks, has more power. What's the downside? Well, it costs more. The BTR5 is about 200 and the Go Blue is 300. It's not quite as clever. I mean, like, the BTR5 has like the simple little screen. Isn't that nice? It has stuff like car mode. Like, if your car has an aux jack, you can permanently leave it in your car on charge and it will turn on and off with your car. You can even opt to not charge to save the battery if it just lives on the cable the whole time. And it's not like the cheaper BTR5 is nasty. It reminds me of like a Galaxy S6. It's like glass and aluminium, like curved glass, that. I'd like to think in a drop that the iFi has a better chance of bouncing or just denting rather than shattering. But the BTR5 comes with a swanky belt clip. It's actually like the best accessory for this kind of guy. iFi does have a case though, like with a clip guy on it. But anyway, so for more power and like size advantage, you go for the iFi. But for more value, you go the BTR5. But the BTR5's here going like, yeah, well, mate, like, you got more power than me in like a smaller package with arguably like the better headphone jacks, and like I do like the wheel, no screen though. But like if it's about power, mate, you wait till my older brother gets here, mate, because like, he's the big guy, mate. You gotta have to talk to him, mate. You've been picking on my little brother, mate. Hey? Yeah. It's the BTR7. It's basically a big chungus BTR5. And like, amps for the most part don't aim to change how the music sounds, but they do have subtle flavors, and amp connoisseurs say that the vibe of these two is really similar. You know, which is to say it sounds awesome. There's great stuff in this. But let's talk output power, right? The standard jack has a little less power than the iFi at 160 milliwatts, but the balanced 320 milliwatts. And it's got the big 4.4 balance output. My favorite, it's got a big screen. Look at that. It's not high res or anything, but it's good. Like, you're not watching SpongeBob, man, so don't worry. It is huge. It is a big lad, but it only costs $20 more than the iFi. It's got car mode as well, and even a dedicated switch, whether or not you want it to charge from the battery when it's on USB connection or not. It doesn't come with a clip, but you do get this nice slip-on case, which I do recommend using because, ouch, this guy be pointy. It's made really nice. It's just pointy and chunky and really big. One grumble from me is that I wish it also had the small 2.5mm balanced as well, just to make up for the really big kind of chunkness. And I know price is a point, manufacturing costs, but I think it would have made it the ultimate all-rounder because I've got some headphones that only have a 2.5 balance. And Fio are not afraid to put every jack on their device. You know, their flagship M17. For those curious, the standard 3.5 output, 500 milliwatts, and the balanced output is 1,100, 1.1 watts. I really like this thing. But back to the BTR7. This guy is chonk, but it would be a cool choice as something that spends a lot of time being used, say, with a PC, or as an external sound card in a desktop config, or maybe it goes in the bag with your professional editing laptop so you can boost the headphones that you're using out on site. But honestly, like, you can't go wrong with any of these. Like, there's no one better than the other. Because there is one more twist that these guys do that makes them really useful. They have microphones in them. So not only does it make your cabled headphones connect wirelessly, you can have phone calls with them and use digital assistants too.
So like this one time, mate, like I realised people are pretty keen on having clean air, like air purifiers and things. And then I'm like, why hasn't someone made flavoured air? Like, imagine Doritos flavoured air. And like blue Gatorade flavoured air. And like, I wonder why no one's cracked on to this, hey, and like seems like a bit of a cash cow. So mate, my flavoured air business has taken off pretty dang good, mate. Like I've already got heaps of investors, mate, like millions of dollars worth. They are concerned with the amount of yield that I'm outputting, mate. Like, you know, it takes quite a long time for me to develop this process. I've got plans on expanding it to get more of it out there. You know, people are complaining of like a slight bad aftertaste, you know, but like, I'll work it out. It's totally fine, mate. Like, revolutionary product, hey, I'm gonna be a millionaire. So like, my business is in ruins, hey, because like people just kind of found out that like I've just been eating Doritos and like burping in a bag, mate. Same with the Powerade. And my plans to upscale was just hiring more of my mates to do the same. And then it kind of explained the bad aftertaste. And like, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to jail.
Making phone calls with Grados is very, very enjoyable. Although the mic sounds like the typical Bluetooth affair. Even bootleg iPod knockoff buds have a better inline mic, and that's the beauty of cables. But still, this is what all these brand new, cutting edge, high speed, crazy little processors are giving us. These little devices can decode data that used to take like rack mounted modules in a studio for under 200 bucks. Wirelessly! I'm just not really into Bluetooth. It just gets annoying just because I like having lots of different headphones because I'm spoiled trash. And I totally get that it's nice to use your phone and not have something hanging out the end of it. And for me, this is a great solution. But you know, I also understand that folks working in particular industries can't have cables due to spinning machines and risk of entanglement or death. But to sum it up on these guys, for the best value for money, like, it's hard to beat the BDR5. Like, it's a really great package for its size, the clip, the modes, the little screen. It's so useful. But the weirdo enthusiast in me loves the hi-fi. The extra power out of it with the standard jack is appreciated, as I love using old headphones and not all of them are balanced. The size and weight is hilarious. It's just a nice thing to look at, especially with its huge 4.4 jack. And the BTR7 is the option if like you want a super cheap amp to leave plugged into a setup. Like, it's 100% portable if need and will travel well with professional laptop and gear to help drive reference headphones on site. They look like toys, but man, these things punch way above their weight. It's amazing. These products have only just boinked into existence recently. I'm just happy to get the word out about them. And look, if you want to go stinkier than this, mate, it's called, you get a Chord Mojo or the Ideas D Diablo. It's made by iFi as well. So, but there's more of them out there than just these. It's awesome to see this becoming a little category that I like to dub as like audio super nugs. But now you have a reference of price for power and features as you stumble across any in your own travels. And so I just want to say thanks for another year, guys. I super appreciate you. I want to wish everyone a happy Christmas. It's Christmas, Merry Crisis, and Merry Chrysler. And well, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Huge thanks to my patrons, especially these stinky names right here, because, mate, $1 a month, I do extra videos. There are extra videos on Garbage Time, my car channel thing, and the drum thing, which is my drum thing, and I stream on Float Plane. But, mate, you folks who want extra DankPods for $1 extra, well, as I just said, it's Christmas. And so let's do a Hallmark Christmas nugget. Magic. It's called electricity, Hallmark. Let's have a look at this Christmas nug and wonder why no one decided to buy it since 2007. So thanks so much, mate. I'll see you all next time. Hey, it's the after show. Thank you so much for supporting me for another stinking year. Can't believe this channel's still going and I still got piles of stuff to make videos about. It's happy Christmas, it's Christmas, Merry Crisis, and Merry Chrysler. Yep, a Hallmark keepsake. It's beginning to smell a lot like Franklin. MP3 player and docking station. Magic light and sound, also known as electricity. My favorite detail though is that Mark of the Beast, 2007. That was when the iPhone landed. It was the end of the Nugget wars. It was all settled and done, and like the last bark of garbage to come out of companies to do with MP3 players was 2007. This is just Hallmark, just capping it off big time. There's nearly nothing on this. No, it's beginning to smell a lot like Franklin, the classic Christmas song. Oh geez, what's with the exclamation marks? An MP3 player, so sweet! 4 songs with a holiday beat. Rap, country, smooth pop, and hard rock. You won't stop moving, grooving, and tapping your feet. Plays highlights of 4 Christmas songs from 4 musical genres: pop, rock, country, and rap. Oh, they got all the genres. Press the button on the front of the MP3 player to scroll between songs. Coordinated lights, illuminate tracks. Just release the button, light display. Okay. Oh, it's designed by Terry Steger. Wow, it comes with batteries. How kind of you. Wait, handcrafted? I'm sorry, has someone like personally soldered the PCB boards or something? Oh! This thing's loaded! Wow! Hang on, this isn't new, is it? This doesn't look new. This is looking used. It's beginning to look a little bit used, mate. Yep, I don't think it came in this toilet paper pouch. It is quite nice looking, actually. It's got the razzle dazzle. I mean, it's meant to be hung from the tree. It's got a speaker in it. Does this come out? Can you remove? No! Boo! Boo! That's so dumb. Why couldn't this just be a AAA? Really? Why not? Can you believe no one bothered with this? Can you believe this was too annoying? I'm so glad it's got batteries. This would have been a disaster. Oh, that hits hard. We wish you a Merry Christmas, and Franklin stinks, bitch. Oh, that's so 2007. I'm glad they got a high school band to sing that one. Ooh, fade out. Uh-huh. Yeah, right. I guess. I hope. Oh, that's it. Oh, that's Finn.
12 days of Christmas, Christmas. Christmas, my true love gave to me.
Yeah!
Drummers drumming, banging on the drum. 11 pipers piping, 10 lords are leaping, 5 ladies dancing so very well. 8 maids are milking, 7 sons are swimming, 6 geese are laying.
Oh man, no, make it stop. No. No, I've heard that one. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop. Thank you. I can't see any visible screws. That means I can just be more violent with it. Merry Crisis. Merry Chrysler. Merry Crisis to you. Oh, those are good noises. That's it. Yeah! Just peel like an orange. That's it. The crappy little bootleg thing still hanging around in there. Easy does it. Easy. I don't think this is meant to be serviced in any way. Yep, I've broke it. Yep, it's gone. Yep, alrighty, there we go. That MP3 player's holding hard. And our little man's still holding tight. Can I relinquish him? Yes, give me my guy. Wow, he's gone! Yeah, that's the only bit I care about. Into the horde, into the horde. See, only his patrons know about this little man. Mate, hang out with the Crayola. There you go. Well, I don't know if that was worth $18.50 Freedom Eagles or 25 Tim Horton tokens. Thanks for another year, guys. Really, yeah. You guys make all my dreams come true. I just make videos all day. It's so much fun. I get to buy presents for my family and friends and things. It's not like, yeah, you guys are the best. Thank you. You can go now. Ugh. Craig. It's that brand I found back in 2020. You know, because us Aussies didn't get Craigs. We got Dick Smiths. And back when I thought they were kind of uncommon, I just thought it was fun. Craig. I've got friends named Craig. And now I've realized that they're some of the most common pieces of e-waste gracing this planet for the most part. This is the most generic, stupid MP3 player that exists. Put Craig on it and sell it. Hang on, I just gotta deal with this. MP3 player, mate, that's so 2007. Let's get like 2011 in here. The iCraig 10.1, that 0.1 makes all the difference. Inch touchscreen tablet. Android 9, but the Go edition. Basically meaning that it's like the half version of a free operating system. I know this is newer than 2011 or 2010, but I'm guessing the performance output's gonna be similar to it. Whoa, quad core. I mean, never mind if each core sucks, it doesn't matter if you got 4 of them. Mate, if you were pulling a dog sled, what would you rather? 2 huskies or 1,000,000 chihuahuas? 600p screen. Oh, I can't wait to smell those pixels. Less resolution than a Nintendo Switch, but on a bigger screen. 1 gig of RAM, DDR3. Most Craig say to wash your hands, mate, and I'm just gonna go one step further and just glove up. I'm not sure if it's used or new or anything. Here we go. The owner's manual. Oh, wow, that's a smell. Whoa, it smells like a brand new swimming pool. Where's the thing about house aerials? There it is! Craig, you just print the same crap every time. Charge the idiot, put memory in the idiot, reset the idiot, there's your idiot. This stinks. This stinks horrible. Okay, that's our case. Free foam, Craig, you shouldn't have. I love how it connects in. Not great. Yeah, but that's just the bonuses. Oh, this is new. No one bothered. Yes, I'm so happy. Oh, they're lovely. I love how filthy they are already. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Maybe this isn't new. I don't know. It's good. Maybe there's a film on it. I knew it. The iCraig model CMP 840 bun. 2020! No! No, it wasn't! I thought this was made in like 2013 and it was gonna run like a first gen iPad from 2020! Pandemic would make things like this. Alright, let's charge the idiot. It weighs next to nothing. Yes! Let's turn some lights off. Yes! Oh, Craig, you duped me. I'm lost in the dark with my iCraig. Yes! I love how it's got 59% battery, but I guess it's not that old. That is killing my eyes. I'm gonna have iCraig burn into my retinas. Turn on, you miserable idiot. Yeah, we know. Yep. Oh, yeah. That quad core is just smashing. So, am I playing SimCity 2000 on the Sega Saturn at the moment? Like, because that's what this feels like. Craig! Craig! No! Craig! Are you kidding? I wasn't planning on leaving all of this in the video. I have to now. Craig, stop it! Oh, this video is going to take forever to make. No! Oh, I dreaded it. Hide. Oh, whatever. Craig. No, Craig. Craig, don't. Stop it. This is going to be the whole video. You're made in 2020. You promised us quad cores. This is fun, Craig. Taking too long? Try going back and connecting to a different network. This is the very internet it's using at the moment. Right? Like 80 megabits ought to be enough. This is really bad. We're in! We've done it! We've made it to the desktop, which is, you know, on a competent device, you get here in seconds. That's not terrible. Alright, put internet back on it. Wait. Come on, let's hit up TubeU. No, get out of here. Do it the old school way, mate, via the browsy. So I knew I had internet. Let's do a speed test. Let's do it. You are not running good. Whoa, that is chunky. Uh-huh. But why though? It didn't even bother with upload. It just went, that's all you can get, mate. What? That's rubbish. Well, that took far too long. I finally have an account now. Oh, rotate the screen, you balked up idiot. Oh, Craig. Not now. Go on. Candy Crush. I bet it runs great. Just do it. Just do it mercifully. Just do it. Oh gosh, just do it. You ready for more loading? Yay! Alright, here we go. Made in 2020, this thing. Oh god, so frustrating. No. Craig! Gosh, this is offensive. This is not a tablet. This is not a tablet. This doesn't work. This is not running. Let me do the go. There it is. Yeah, and then nice. Yeah, when it warms up, it's okay. Oh, do I dare something 3D? Yeah, look, hopefully this thing runs. Yeah, just do it. Uh-oh. Oh no, we're back. Whoa, it's freaking out something bad. That's not good. Talk to me, Craig, mate. What are you doing? This is not what 2020 device... Oh, gosh. We've lost all resolution. Whoa, we're losing control of the Craig guy. This really is going terribly. This is hard work. This is a really old game, by the way. No! It's over. This is what I hate about modern games. You find a bit of time and you want to play, and that's when the dream ended, and that's when the dream ended, that's when the must not grit the thing. This is diabolical. Diabolical. You know, this thing is 10 years old. 10 years old. If you want to see like super low-end tech as basically just being like an absolute rip-off whatever, this is your proof. So yeah, if you're looking for a cheap tablet for your kid or nana or something, don't get them like a new crappy one. Get an ancient one, because like, you know, imagine now like a 5-year-old iPad. You know, this is an iPad 4, and I'm happily playing Vice City. Exactly. Like, it's not using all of the 5G, but that's an amount of it. It's way more than this thing. And this is 2020. This is 10 years old. Look, it's even uploading. The Craig couldn't do that. That should be ultimate shame, because this is what you'd imagine being like an absolute useless Nugget to be. My placemat for the last 3 years. Oh, I gotta test the camera. So like this one time, mate, I tried to save like a few bucks by getting like a really cheap tablet, hey? Like just because I wanted to keep up with technology. And like, because old stuff sucks and it's terrible. And so you always want new stuff, because like the newer it's made, the more better it is. You know, this has a quad core in it, mate. This doesn't have a quad core. Man, like, I totally love that this thing loads nothing. And like, you know, it barely hooks up to the internet. And like, it's actually completely useless, mate. Yeah. We gotta try the stupid case thing. Oh, my iCraig tablet is stuck on loading screen. The keyboard works. What more can I say? It's super janky how it does it, and I absolutely loathe this thing. Well, just gotta try the Craig phones now. My final thoughts on the iCraig tablet. It is a complete waste of money. All this silicon and lithium could have been turned into something useful. And instead we have this thing, which has the audacity of being made recently, like basically recently, and gets outclassed in every single way by a 10-year-old iPad 4. Like, this has a retina screen and everything. Like, offensive how crap this is, and they're still selling them. Well, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Huge thanks to my patrons, especially these stinky names right here, because, mate, $1 a month, I do extra videos. I got Garbage Time, which is my car thing, and I've got the drum thing, which is my drum thing, and then I'm on float playing, 6 times a week, playing the drums on stream. Buy extra DankPods. Well, something a little bit different. Hey, mate, tablets, we use them to absorb information and Candy Crush on the toilet. But, mate, newspapers was where it's at. And this is from 1969, man landing and walking on the moon. Like, Adelaide copy too. So, yeah, I got this from my mum, who got it from her dad, my granddad. And let's have a look through it and see what was kicking in 1969. So, thanks so much, mate. I'll see you all next time. Hey, it's the after show. Thank you so much for supporting me. I really do mean it. Hope your Chrissy was cromulent and you're ready for a tolerable new year. Well, look at this. My mum inherited this from her dad, known as my granddad, and now I'm being given it. It is literally the newspaper from 1969 of going to the moon. This is wild. Well, this big blurry whatever here, but I mean, that's a big deal. I was a man on a rock. It's amazing. This is fun because this is like for us Adelaide folk, yeah? So it's like 12:30 p.m. today, Neil Armstrong was on the moon thing. But the fun is, we get the whole stinking paper. The dream. Space Wars. Can't wait for them. That looks good. I want to be in that bit. And this business, hang on. Man, they were really going for it. I mean, yeah, and this reality is still the reality. I mean, we just want to be, manning a rake on the moon again. 2 spacemen NTV pictures. So dark and wholesome. Every kind of rock. Nice. You see all like the strange cartoons they're making at the time. Huh? The whole world's watching. What are you waiting for? Is this like about the fact that, the whole procedure just took a while to actually get out of the capsule and do stuff? It's like, well, you step out into the middle of the abyss with the planet in the background. Like, shut up everyone, you go and do it. A lot of people didn't realize that the Soviet Union had a satellite orbiting at the same time. You could see it in the background shooting past in some points. So yeah, very interesting. And 3 ways at Freeman's. Mate, look at that cromulent Kingswood. I'd actually love that. Oh, popping a Godfrey's on Randall Street, mate, for this Sanyo 3-piece stereo, $59. I mean, get a moon badge or get a new Sanyo 3-piece stereo for $59. Whoa, 23-inch telly, mate, that's huge. HMV TV, not HD TV. Talking about it should have been a school holiday for all the kids to watch it and all that sort of stuff. Everyone knew it was an insanely big deal. Look, a free postcard. Great. Yeah, I'll post away for that one. Oh, and for a $10 Hoover, I bet that works better than a modern one. All right, settle down, man. You're glad you got your taxes back, but you're looking straight into my eyes here. This guy looks like he's getting news that his friend has crashed his car that he didn't know he was borrowing. That's that face. This is where these haircuts have come from. They've never gone away. I want to be like Peter McNally. Let me be like Peter McNally. I mean, this could be you. I'm guessing these comics were meant to be a running series. You catch it every day, but it's just like, in the cellar hideout, the Phantom quickly overcomes General Bababoo and his thugs. Straight to the armpit, MMA move right there. Bah! And then it's just like, where is he going? What happened? It's all too much for me. And that's it. That's it. I don't get it. I don't get it. What's little Joey crying for, Miss Dobson? He's just been vaccinated by the doctor. I don't believe in vaccination. Why is that? My nephew was vaccinated. He died 2 days later. What did he die of? He was hit by a train. Why is she smiling about that? $17, mate. Hey, you can just chuck down 50 cents a week. You can have this bedspread. What do I gotta do to have a mo like Willie Fidel? Ben-Hur. This is the back in the day where they just drew everything. Everything was drawn. I am drinking from a bottle. And immediately, marketers are like, quick, get on the rocket trend. Quick, prices are put you in orbit. I'm riding the rocket on the top because I'm a total spud missile. Full page ads. They've never gone away. Oh! What people are selling. Someone's selling a bunch of bats. They fit cars, trucks, and tractors. Huge discounts to everyone. Main North Road, Enfield. I want some mattresses. $6. That's a good deal. Motorcycle wanted, any sort. Cash. Anything. Any. You can get a guitar for $9. $9 guitar. Someone's cut something out of this. We'll never know. Oh, well, at least I can see this Mazda 1200. And more marketing, John Bowden. Yeah, like, while they're up there, don't you forget who's got the most... That's John Bowden. People didn't realize how many unknowns going to the moon had, right? And it's like, their spacesuits absolutely got clogged with dust. It was like destroying them and ripping them to pieces, and it's still an issue to this day with any future moon missions. It's like, yeah, this is how like the people who knew were acting, and it's what all the marketers are like, Dad, put a rocket on it, let's sell some paddle pops. This is what they thought the dream was? What does that do? And there you go, we're back at the thing. That's awesome. This is such a cool heirloom, and it's mine forever. Do want those deals on that Holden though, maybe one day. So, thanks so much, guys. Mate, you know, again, have a tolerant new year, and I'll see you around.